Want to know the story of my life? Wait for it. Unable to connect to server. Where? Or Revres ot Kusinuk ot Ilbanu, if it's all mirrored like that. I mean, it is mirrored, so I don't know why I'm going all if-tastic about it. Audio as well, so let me get rid of me right there. Make sure things are all the way. I'll go ahead and refresh in case things need to be refreshed. And let's start up the game while I'm doing things. I got my amiibos because I do want to start with a little bit of that to do the little bit of things for the, so to speak, story mode or hero mode. I forget which ones do which. I want to say it's the normal squid one because I'm not really too good with rollers or chargers. Maybe a little. Of course, I gotta get better at them if I want to be a better player of Splatoon instead of Aerospray RG or similar weapons. Gotta diversify myself, you know? Let's see how things are. Let's get all positioned so I look nice. Ooh, got a weird lighting effect. I'm gonna wear my glasses, because why not? It's not like it's really gonna compromise too much. And hopefully I'm not messing up the game here. Yeah. Hold on to your accomplish news time stages, okay. I thought it was gonna like try to start up the game again, but it would be saying all the stuff like, hey you, yeah you, new player, gotta get good at this game if you wanna be good, or whatever. Oh yeah. I'll go talk to Judd because he's Zing me around. Let's see what these people are saying. Pearl reminds me of modern rappers. Of course, people are talking about Pearl and Marina. Lucas is Noah from school. Yeah, this was if you were playing. My cousin is named Lucas, and I've been playing Pokemon with him the past few days. And that's kind of why I haven't really been starting to record the Undertale Genocide run, or more Twilight Princess HD, even though I've up to episode 3 recorded of that. Just gotta get them edited, but I'm recording in an 80, or uploading in an A-B pattern at least. I almost said recording in an AD pattern. That's weird. Maybe it's like that with all the streams in between whenever I dang feel like it. Yeah, you gotta transport to them by tapping them, but you can't tap them in Splatoon 2, you just gotta press X, where in this game it's the jump button, and B does absolutely nothing in this. Yeah, that's both if you aren't getting Splatoon 2. I'm not getting it until release day, hahaha. It's gonna be Amazon Prime to me, so hopefully it comes soon enough. My ARMS, I pre-ordered it like a couple days before, so that might be the reason why I didn't get it day of, because I got Mario Kart 8 and Breath of the Wild, even though, actually though, both of those were from Walmart, I think. Wait, no. Mario Kart was Amazon? Yeah. But Breath of the Wild was Walmart. Let's touch that squid amiibo, wasn't even fully touching. Hey yo bucko, squid of kid, how goes it? Okay, I have all these covered. Looking nice, so let's use a different amiibo. Let's put the dude of blue. Wait for it, and looking good. Talking squid kids, male. Hey yo, what's crackin', playa? Alright, I definitely have a lot less on this, so maybe it is the roller. Yeah, let's rock this challenge, just to take care of some stuff. If anything, I mean, yeah, I've gotten everything in the normal hero mode. Just gotta get these done and finish upgrading myself. Alright, it's time to get good at using rollers. Just gotta clear the stage with the roller ball or the female inkling is the one where you like have to do limited ink challenges, etc. Let me go and pause this, at least I can pause when it's not online. It was on 16, so I don't know why it's quite noise-tastic. Let's see if Discord's getting any love. If anybody's in here, say yo. No, only Ian seems to be online. My friend Jackson, that was Boss 18, joined for Breath of the Wild, which I didn't do an announcement video for. But that's up on YouTube, or here if you want to watch it here. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, speed it up, all that stuff, so you can watch it faster. Because it's going to be over an hour stream, hopefully. Hopefully so, while I'm just sitting here on the pause screen. And make sure I'm good on there. Yes, I am. And let us continue. Or kale continue if you prefer those extra special vegan vegetables. I mean, what else would they be? I mean, yeah, vegetarian, because I guess, well, vegan is, like, very strict about what types of animal stuff. Well, pretty much no animal-related products, not even milk. Or maybe, like, weird occasions, like almond milk. because it's from a plant and not creature. But creatures eat plants, so why are you depriving them of their food? Okay, I'm not gonna get into a debate about that. It's only satire. Of course, I'm not really doing too great, but if I lose these 3 lives, I lose the challenge, so I need to be a bit better how I'm doing things, like actually use my sub-weapons and switch them around. Actually, am I able to? Am I able to? Dwammy. Woomy. More like Jabruski. I am on the voice chat right now, so if people suddenly jump in, that's probably gonna leave me in for a good scare. Get up to this checkpoint. Got a couple ever since my last splat, and not my last death. Alright, here's you guys. I'm gonna do that. Took care of the first guy, and I can't switch things around because I'm playing on the Wii U. Where you got the germs or something. Sounds like you're saying that. I'm not gonna use my Inzuki here because I'm already making progress. Let's see, is there a way I can make use of it here? Not quite. So I'm just gonna Splatoonimo down, Dynamo Roller. That's where the sunken scroll would be, I believe. Is this a World 1 level? I mean, yeah, if it's like a level 3 type of deal. I guess it's kind of introducing the octocopters or whatever. The spinny, whirly mid-air guys. Look at me using my abilities so horribly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the sunken scroll would be there. And if you didn't collect it normally, I think you know, because I remember watching Chuga Conroy's OP. He did the challenge things in some episodes, and it's like, this would be where the sunken scroll is. Splatoon scroll. Splatoon troll, more like getting trolled by the enemy ink of Octolings, which is Marina and Octoling. Is she going to be a villain? I always thought that, like, you'd have to fight Callie and Marie as, like, the final bosses, because I thought, Squiz Sisters, that means they're singing while you're fighting them, but no, it's a different final boss. I'm not going to spoil it, even though I think I kind of have. Well, something to do with the Octolings, of course. That's the end up that way, but there's going to be a final stretch of enemies, I think. Just gotta get the stuff below me. Below me! Pretty sure I mentioned that on stream at some point as well. Who was it? It wasn't Kev Jumba. It was someone else, because Kev Jumba was like, specific Asian. Yeah, very specifically Asian. Yeah, I'm gonna use my Inzuka on one enemy. Oh well, get some of the pathing to at least go straight through it. Oh, look at that. Is that another one? Seems to be so. Alrighty. Whoa, let's not get pushed around too much now, though. Don't know how many of these I'm gonna do, because I could definitely take a few hours doing all the ones that I haven't done. Already cleared all the normal squid ones. Kaboom. Yeah. Gonna take you out, you fake Zapfish, you. And supposedly, well, obviously, judging by gameplay videos I've seen, you collect mini Zapfish in the Octoling battle missions. Probably in different types of missions as well. So you don't have to just straight go to the end pretty much. Unless you're looking for the sunken scroll. Nice! And you don't have to worry about getting high rank, you just have to worry about completing it. And let's do me some Octo Stomp, because that's kinky. Do-do-do-do. Showing 2 viewers, but if there's anybody lurking, I'm not going to call them by name. It's not showing anybody anyway. So hey, nobody, how you doing? It'd be awkward if their name was nobody. It's interesting to see like the different types of usernames that pop into your streams, like blowin 42069 divided by 3. Even though that'd be too long of a username. I don't know. That's random stuff that came to mind. Oop, careful not to get Octo Stomped. Haha. It's not gonna be too strategic. Oh yeah, one big ol' slap to the tentacle, not quite the face. Here comes this. I could be skipping it with the minus button. Retract to the eyes. And use Psychic to make things go crazy. You're a Psychic Steel type. Quite a difficult first boss if you ask me. And you gotta climb it. It has such high defense. Well, I mean, special defense, yeah, but physical defense, no. Well, it's pretty speedy as well when you have to try to deal with him. I'm trying to draw my analogies to Pokemon. Whereas, kind of an obvious one would be Mario Sunshine 2, or Mario Sunshine in general. Or just clamoring for a potential remake. Yeah, is this guy's timer a little bit different in this, so to speak, challenge mode? I don't know why I'm saying that so much. So to speak. Must be my repetitive phrase of the night. Come on, I'm doing super speed. No. Oh, I'm just gonna get me a little bit of space to work with. And I could stick around and hear the creepy things. Gonna have to take a drink after this, or I could very easily pause. Let's see how much my voice goes. It's kind of funny because in the first episode of Twilight Princess HD, kind of sounded like I was at a frog with my voice, so like, it's going to be a big adventure or whatever. But that was happening right as soon as Link was picking up a rock, so it sounded like my voice was merging in. So I ended up sounding like a frog. Oh, he's doing things in a diagonal manner. Let's just do some simple rolling here. Make sure I go fast enough. And okay, ooh, kind of close for comfort. Let's do this. No, I was trying to be skillful unnecessarily. I blew that up on top of you. Actually, no, it flew down. I just saw right there. Ooh, stay away from the shadow. Always apprehensive because shadows are always indicative. Probably the hardest time I've ever had with this first boss. Guess it's a little bit of practice I need for the... Okay, someone's just going to the bathroom. For using a roller. The hero roller. And you can get a replica for it once you clear all these, I'm pretty sure. Because you get the hero shot replica for just speeding the game. Then with these amiibos of wonderful abilities, you get other things. If anything, I think I have all the pieces of gear that you don't get through DLC. Because there was a normal free DLC. Hey, there's that I was talking about. I was wondering how you get that, even though it was kind of acknowledging it, just not calling it by name. Like a boss, that was hype. That's all yours, playa. Those old jokes from like 2012, like a boss, and things being hype. And that's kind of a twitchy thing, you know, Twitch, the live stream service we use. Okay, I'm going to take my drink now. Hopefully my water's not still too frozen and I don't want to spill on me. Yeah, I'm not really able to open it up well enough. Come on, let's put you in the light. I don't really want to put on my piano though. I could play some music with the dog barking sounds or other things. I have the Gave the Dog Bark, may he rest in peace. The second one was the Soulja Boy Seal Drum, just to have a more refined one. There's kind of something like it, but it's not quite as good, so I made a better one. Next one after is air horns. Of course, you gotta do like a soundboard for that. Just play E E E E G, the sad violin song. And then the one after is the OG Mudbone Scream, or more commonly known as the Loud Niagara, kind of popularized in Sea of a Gunner. Kind of a touchy thing to talk about, aside from the fact that he died a couple years ago, which is odd. Well, probably because of different than usual types of surgeries. Let's not think too much into that. That's something I say a lot in Twilight Princess HD, at least in episode 1, with all the weird things I say. Okay, why am I not playing too well? Down to my last life-ish thing. So how about I be better about this and stay away from things? How's my health bar? Am I like unlimited health? Come on, Ink, recover. Boom, boom. Impressed! Eat this! Ink, I'm very ink-pressed about what's going on. Gotta make them puns, boy. Gotcha all of y'all. Gotcha all of y'all. Oh. Continue along on this checkpoint. Oh yeah, I got a recovery diddly. Hey, it's a mini Octa Stomp that you see after the ones, because this is like the introductory stage for them. Kaboom! 2 for the price of 1 grandfather clock. Timmy Turner's granddad. Yum! I thought I was gonna fall to the pit where it burns. And also these guys. Let's see if I can bait them over that way, so I can try to do some damage. There we go. Activating the geysers more than anything. I saw it coming, so I don't know why I fell through with it. That's a few seconds to replay, but big whoop. Yeah, I think it's gonna be the last mission mode. I was gonna say like story mode, even though it's hero mode, but that makes me think of Zelda. Wah. I know the right things, but I just don't say them. Amiibo challenges, if you wanna be slightly more technical, or, you know, inkling amiibo challenges, even though one of them is the squid form. They're more technically squids, but they also double as kids. Don't doe a deer, a female deer, into the pit. Let's Keep myself safe. That's metal right there. So metal for me. Boom, that. And you can, like, ride like Sonic Adventure 2 in the sequel. Like, what is this? First we get Mario Odyssey being Sonic Adventure 1, and then Splatoon 2 being Sonic Adventure 2. At least there's no imposter unless Pearl and Marina are trying to be like Callie and Marie. But what's the deal with Callie? Is she brainwashed or jealous and becomes a villain or anti-hero? Because she's still a heroic type of individual. Maybe possessed by a returning of the final boss that I don't name by name, but I know his name. Well, it's the male. I'll say it, DJ Octavio, who cares? It's not like I can fall through on not following rules, I don't know. Just trying to use my words. That's, what's that? Use your words, that's in like a Jackbox game, right? Or something. There's Quiplash. I don't know, let's go up here. It's not the way to go, it's like a trap. This might be where you get the sunken scroll. Just a lot of power eggs right there. Kind of playing risky by just going down without using my urine. Man, just like a golden shower right there. You can immediately explode and it doesn't have to wait. Didn't get any specials throughout that. Yeah, it's pretty well right there. Pretty much the ending of World 1, then the boss of World 1, then the first level of World 2. Or something. Just coins out of that, or gold, or the little arrow thing that's like swoosh. Why are there so many designs with arrows in this? It's like a very 90s thing, which is kind of the theme of the first game. Then Splatoon 2 is kind of going into the 2000s, even though they have modern-ish smartphones for Splatnet 2. Na 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 na. Yeah, I know, the train with the music. Just for the heck of it, I'm going to check out the weapons, which I don't think there's anything I need to buy here, so I'm gonna skip past the Sheldon. Headgear, don't need anything. Jalonzo's Jellyfresh. Okay. Yeah, that's what's the name for headgear. Cooler heads, yeah, I don't really play or pay too much attention to those. But then Shrimp Kick, you with all your shoes right there. You're gonna go out of business. You already look kind of like a hobo right there. Almost said homo. Yeah, let's just move along into the actual games. Let's play with something other than the Aerospray RG. I got used to a roller for a minute, so let's see if I can find a good enough one for me to use. Quit making too much noise. I would kind of look into getting a replacement gamepad. Maybe I could ship this one off to Japan to get it modded with a capture board and then just get a new one. I think you can use different gamepads on a single Wii U. I think there's something about like being able to use two simultaneously. I'll have to look into that a little bit more. There's a Hero Shot replica, but I'm going to use a roller. I'm not seeing any right now. Well, there's the Gold Dynamo roller, which a lot of people do happen to use, and I like that combination of Splat Bomb and Ink Strike, but I might have to look elsewhere to shop around, because I do want to be more well-rounded at the end of this game going into the sequel. And then there's going to be more things in Splatoon 2. I'm interested in the Umbrella and Bubbler, or Bubble Blower new weapons that there's going to be. Dynamo Roller, Sprinkler's good for inking around for a while, but not too big on Echolocator. It's like, I look around for my enemies anyway to take them out. But it kind of helps my whole team. But who cares about the team? And I think, yeah, this one's unique in that it has the Seeker Bomb Rush. So that could be something to go for if somebody gets close to me to kind of pressure them. But I am a fan of Ink Strike. I might do that for Turf Force, and maybe this one for ranked mode. Because if it's like Splat Zones, I didn't really pay attention to what it was showing because I was just spamming through, getting my intro. Squid Beacon, not too big on it, but I could learn to be more strategic, and Kraken is always good. I think I'm liking the Gold Dynamo primarily. Then I might go for the other one that I saw. And here's a few more. Carbon Roller, Burst Bomb, not too effective, but does its job. Everybody likes their 10 attack splatter shot, but I prefer Aerospray RG. Sploosh-o-matic, should try a little bit more with those. Maybe not that one specifically. Killer Whale though, that's kind of cool. Yeah, well, I did play with the sloshing machine. I mean, yeah. I didn't play at all with the Sploosh-o-matic. I should. Yeah, that's something I could do for like maybe the next stream of this game. I could try for another stream of it tomorrow night. We're 20 minutes into this and haven't even gone to Turf or anything else yet. So why don't we do so? Let's just loop back around, look for the gold dynamo roller. People are going to think I'm a scrub for using that though. There's a tempered one. Killer whale. Yeah, I'll actually use the tempered one. What's the difference? I mean, yeah, tempered and gold. The same sub thing. What am I trying to say? Like the same base dynamo roller. There's gold and the tempered, and carbon, that's a different one. Anyway, that's what I'm going into. So, a bomb throw thing isn't really going to be too effective, so I'm going to switch out one of these. Quick super jump, defense. Yeah, I'll go for special duration up. I don't think that affects killer whale, so I'll look for something else real quick. I'll make it quick so I can actually get into stuff. Bomb sniffer, I did say I wanted to use that, so I'll put these cool yellow seahorses on. Or well, yellow and green. Then there's the banana bases, which are more yellow, but I'll go for that first just to go through the list of things. Let me go to Spike real quick and upgrade it up. Yes, upgrade it up. It'd be kind of fun if you could use your weapons out in here and splat the people. You just like see their ghosts, or she would be invisible. I'm trying to click in to make me go into first person mode, but that's not a thing. I'm not going to comment on that. It's forever going to be ingrained in my mind. Always at squid parties there's someone who kills us. Yeah. That's something I never got into a squid party, because it's usually you're in the mindset of fight to win instead of actually having a squid party. You have fun, but you're in the endless war for turf. Or, you know, ranking yourself up. Raking in that rank. Haha. Take your screwdrivers to pry out the slithery sea snails of scaredness, frightening, shivering. Yada da. Getting myself a nice yawn before we get into things, even though I should be doing something more like Splatoon. Are there any friends online? I probably shouldn't show my friends that I have, but big deal. Get these things going on. This is gonna be a battle song. Sucker Punch High Tide Era. Dun, 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 dun. Always feels like this would be a credit song. Black Belly Skate Park and Anchovy Games feels like places more suited for ranked battles, but pretty fun for turf war as well. I just like treating it like a skate park as it is for you to swim up. It should be Black Belly Swim Park, Squid Park even, but they gotta give them fish names. Oh yeah, this one's really slow on the draw, but it's quite powerful. Alright, so I guess if it's something new, oh man, I guess run speed would be pretty helpful for this. And we are playing turf wars, so might as well ink some turf. Stay over here. Oop, I don't have enough. Come on. Oh yeah, seekers. Oh yeah, and also lock on. I don't know. Trying to get used to this. See exactly how things work. Oh yeah, you can like charge it up so you can send it out where you want it to go. Just a quick press to get it send it on its way. Getting used to things. Come on, do I have enough? Wow. Okay, I guess use like a full thing of ink if you do things like that. So maybe I could use like the ink saber for the sub weapon. Okay, maybe I should just like roll into enemies. Anybody joining in? Yeah, I'm not good at anything other than rapid shooters like the Aerospree RG that I made. So trying to get used to a roller after doing a little bit of the mission stuff. Missionary, haha. Yeah, I'll take the high ground, Anakin, as long as nobody tries to kill me. Let's build on my ink with a little bit of safety here. Hello! I was wondering who was going to take it. We were dancing around there. Riley, how dare you? You're not the same Riley, because that would be Chalco, if it's the same thing you still have. Same thing you still have, yes. And an ID that you play upon, which Ian plays on the Wii U as well. But they're not even around unless they're sneaking their way into the voice chat, which I checked and nobody was in there, and I didn't hear any sounds of blah blah bluing. I'm sure it wouldn't actually make sounds. Oh dang. Yeah, I'm still alone here in this voice chat. Hearing myself, except I'm not, because that would be a bad thing, unless you just have the wacky waving inflatable airplane tube band. Or if you have the listen to this device thing on. Oh yeah, I should do some super jumping. That sounds like a good idea. Seems that we have a slight lead, and of course, me inking walls. Walls don't count, like I told my friend who was trying to meme me by sending me a picture of paint rollers and getting ready to paint walls, which I don't know for sure if he painted walls, but I don't know. I just told him walls don't count, and he was like, shit. Fun meme times. That friend being Jackson, of course. I guess he could potentially become a regular. Or not irregular. He is an irregular individual, haha. Always gotta roast your friends, that's how you tell your good friends. Okay, probably should name that thing so down. Yeah, look at that. Bomb sniffer, me being right by that ink mine. That was very plainly in my view. And D-Mac sneaking up on me. Thought it was like DeMoss. Okay, get rid of their thing right there. Their ink strike tornado. I don't know why I'm being weird with my pronunciation and sounding all nasally and stuff. I'm just being obnoxious. Well, there's the first turf war. Okay, they won by a decent amount. That ink strike must have made a difference. And also the way Black Valley skate park's laid out with all the flatness. Like if it's an incline slope, it still kind of counts, but perpendicular walls, not so much. So yeah, I don't know if I'm too big on this thing with how slow it is on the draw. Or maybe I could be more considerate about my stuff, but I'm also focusing on upgrading all those. So not the tempered. Are both the dynamos going to be the thing? So there's Koro. I could try for a splash ball and Stuka because it's good to do it from there. And I don't have anything with it, so why not? I did some with the 96 scale. I'll try for this. Get myself into a new room so as not to be embarrassing. No chill, haha. And emoji eyes looking up at the amount of sea snails I have. Oh yeah, 15 days until the emoji movie, woohoo! Because I'm totally excited. Okay, I should really stop doing a gesture like this. Not too bueno, if you ask me. I do have my stream alerts on. You always gotta like replace the alert box widget because if you have a new window, it's not gonna necessarily detect the same one. So just remake it. Just gotta shrink it down, do the green screen on it particularly, or if you want to be technical, what am I trying to say? Chroma key. I was just looking at myself with the person named Woomy and me going so much faster, but also with this thing being much smaller. Let's just toss my splat walls and get ready. I am ready. Teammate, you screwed me over. Let's just charge on my ink, be strategic. Yeah, I could play like a lot of games. Here's a challenge for me. I'm not going to play with, at least not the Aerospray RG at all. I might go to shooters if I'm not too happy with my performance of things I'm less good with. Jackson, not Bossor18 because his name is spelled with an X instead of a CK. People always get that wrong, especially in yearbooks, haha. Okay, I should probably go to places where we have more work to do, like right here. Give me a little bit of time to fling some crap around. I remember a weird dream, like it's like I was on the point of view as Sonic, kind of the Sonic X appearance, and Mr. Krabs acting like he was on fire in the SpongeBob movie. Or, I am on fire! Like the giant jellyfish, Mr. Krabs was like, don't touch that thing, he'll throw crap at you. But then me being in Sonic's point of view for whatever reason was like, but if I pull it, if I try to run from it, it's going to attack me, but if I try to absorb attack, it's going to deflect back on it. So I just like grabbed onto the giant jellyfish and tugged its tentacles, and I think my dream ended there. But cliffhanger for years later. I want to say had that dream like right when I moved to Florida or sometime around. It's so weird because you remember dreams that happened like say months or years ago even, just like within a few days, but you can't remember the dream you've had, the few dreams you had within the past week, which could be so much better. Dun, 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 dun. Gotta listen, I saw that coming, so I just rolled with the punches. Hey, puns! Abane! I'll help. Who am I going to? Japanese individual. The only person with an English-seeming name is Woomy, and then there's just a person with kind of an emoticon going on. W parentheses, arrows pointing away like the Smosh logo. Not exactly Smosh without Anthony Padilla anymore, but oh well. I haven't really watched too much Smosh in the past couple of years, ever since they started branching out with all the other people, which is entertaining, having all those people, but I kind of just stopped watching. Haven't really lost interest, it's just that I kind of prioritize other YouTubers, and with all of it piling up, it makes me more and more discouraged to not watch, and not helped by the fact that not much is happening. Phone calls going on, such a stereotypical office sound. I'm just sitting here, I'm gonna slowly die because someone's ink strike was going on. Did I even use, what was the ult there? Yeah, Inksuga. Did I even use it once? I think I was getting close, but I got keeled. A sizable win there. I didn't get MVP. Yeah, so to speak, LVP on my team. But if you want to be really technical, it would be Jackson on the opponent team. But you do get that plus 1,000 for winning. So things kind of balance out just with the fact that I actually win. I'll give it another go with this to actually try to use my ult or special ability, whatever you desire to call it. Double bath. That's kind of the lobby music anyway. Well, the waiting for a game. That's the lobby music right there, playing at the last second. Trying to make a silent flatulation sound. Am I seeing that same thing that I said was going to be burned into my mind? I'm not going to try to pay attention to it as happening. Why are we? Have we even? Yeah, we did go to Black Valley Skate Park, but this is the like third game here now. Actually, no, this is the third game I'm playing. Second one here on the place. Ooh, Kelly and Marie, so not mysterious. And orange and blue is kind of the normal colors for this game. I mean, orange and purple maybe, but it's kind of light green and hot pink for Splatoon 2, maybe as a nod to the role of Callie and Marie, which Marie is our person of interest. Sounds like a love interest, but not exactly. That's saved for Marina, in the hero mode. And there's also Salmon Run, which I never really mentioned. A lot of people seem to be excited for it, and it seems like it could be fun, which you never really know what to expect until you actually play it. Of course, all these people have review copies. I wouldn't mind being an ambassador, or brand ambassador, yeah, that's what it's called, for Nintendo, where I get review copies. I could just stream for, I think, less than 2 hours. Then there's these people doing 5-minute videos of Splatoon 2. That'd be fine enough. I could do like one of the mission mode just to enjoy myself, with or without commentary. I've seen a lot of videos without, so I don't know. Let me do this. Okay, trade kill there with Austy. That's a name I noticed but didn't really say out loud. Ousty. I ousted him while he ousted me with his austerity. Owl Man Owl Shrine, which I think that's an anagram for Al Numa. Or Al Noma, because there's O-M-A-N, oh man. Then, yeah, Al is A-O, Numa I think, instead of A-U, Numa. Because there is an O in his name. And I think Satori Mountain is based off of Satoru Iwata. May he rest well. It's kind of funny that Robbie Rotten, as I was mentioning with Jackson, has a similar cancer at the same time, which I was kind of wrong in the Breath of the Wild stream, but still kind of right. Like, I think he started off with pancreatic cancer, talking about Stefan Karl instead of Iwata. Iwata only had the bile duct cancer, which Stefan Karl Stefansson has the bile duct cancer now, which is in stage 4, so it's kind of spread throughout his body. So he may not be long for this world, but I guess he's making the most of it, and must be prepared to go. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to turn this around in the last 10 seconds. Probably because of me not being great. Yeah, if you see this, if this, oopsie. Yeah, I don't think we did too much with that. Yeah, you can definitely tell that I didn't win well enough. I mean, yeah, it's right there. But Judge's kind of in the way while it's adding up. Yeah, we won the last game. I was about to say, did we win anything? Lost the first one, won the second, lost this one. We lost the best of 3 so far. I said I'm not going to go for the Aerospray RG, so how about I do that Sploosh-O-Matic? Because I'm used to shooters at least. But I don't have any points in that one, so let me find it. Just look for something with 0, which I think it was on the top row. 0 on the Gold Dynamo Roller, but I think it's a slow hitter. Has nice range though, so things do kind of balance out. Okay, I didn't use the Sloshing Machine Neo, which the Sloshing Machine itself was like an upgrade to the Slosher. There's like the Tri-Slosher. There's that, the Neo Sploosh-O-Matic, Point Sensor. There's a different one that I was looking for. Is it this one? Neo Splash-O-Matic. Inkzuka, maybe. Yeah, here's one, yeah. Squid Beacon and Killer Whale. I think there was one with a Kraken. I think that might have been a roller. So, I'll go for this one. Special Depletion Light, so that might be a bit helpful for me. I'll do another Turf War, then go on to Ranked Mode. Might stick with shooters for Ranked Mode, because I don't want to lose too much and go too low in my stuff. Oh yeah, Maritime Memory. I think this is the credits music, but we didn't listen to it too much. And the more upbeat version is one you hear on the Splatfest Plaza, but there's no more of that in this game. Moving on to the sequel now. Huh. I'm sure the last Splatfest for Splatoon 2 is going to be Pearl vs. Marina, or maybe it'll be sooner. Might be the first one when the game officially releases. Are you for eel? Tiny horse, that is pretty cool. Happy to see through him too. Ooh, this could be a potential secondary main for me if I'm not too into feeling like playing the RG. I just like laying down an Ink Mine and Inkzuka as a sort of defense, even though I'm pretty open when I'm deploying those things. This right here is kind of more localized damage, so if I get cornered, I am more likely to win a little skirmish deal. Well, that's not really the proper term. Skirmish is like, I don't know. I don't want to enrage Overwatch players. Not like they'd be enraged. I'm just not too into learning competitive terms, even if it's basic. I saw like a meme of made-up words for playing as Fox in Melee. Do the Shim Jam, Zibbity Bam, Wizard Rom or whatever his name was, to a double flash cancel, and then spike the meteorite shell, etc. I mean, yeah, I know what a spike is. It's just like playing volleyball, which I don't know perfectly well. Which, if anything, you could learn that from an anime. Well, an anime about volleyball, or you know, Dead or Alive, which I haven't played myself, but it's quite welcome as a video game for the specific type of physics that are deployed in that game. I was saying that a lot. Deployed. Kind of cool word with many usages. I mean, yeah, deployed meaning sent out. D means like down, so to speak, while descend, and ascend. Like a type of motion. Day means of in Latin. But if it was French, the DE would be duh. Duh. Of course, people never learned that LE is le, not le, or le. People would say, no, you're actually wrong, it's le as in LER. But you don't see me saying lur, it's le. I mean, yeah, it's kind of an R. That's just the way dialects are. Dialects are. Dialects, they be. Say. Qu'est-ce que c'est? I'm gonna kill that, so nobody tries to cause trouble. Oh yeah, I'm the one placing beacons down. Whoa, it's kind of spitting all over the place. I haven't even placed any down. But for my friends, if anything, I was trying to do things, but I wasn't localizing my hits. I guess one advantage of the RG was that it does kind of displace your shots. Okay, I'm just gonna get a tiny bit of purple while it still matters. I thought I had a splat bomb for some reason. Yeah, I'm gonna throw a beacon right down immediately into the pit and teleport there and glitch around and go into a minute overtime somehow. I don't know, I'm just being weird. How did I do point-wise? Okay, third. That person... Oh well, a lot of us are kind of playing similar things. I'm just playing with the Splash-O-Matic instead of a Sploosh-O-Matic. I think that's the difference. But I must leave you guys for now and go on to Ranked Mode. The first Splatoon stream that I did was close enough to 2 hours. I don't know if this one would go to that point. Might stop at around midnight, or maybe a couple minutes after, so I'll still have to put streamed from July 13th into July 14th, 2017. Yeah, let this music supply play. Get to the lyrics at least before everybody joins in. Tony never know how to live with me. Listen to our melody, our maritime melody. You want it, you better get it when you're lonesome. Just trying to think of what the lyrics sound like on my own time. It's a pretty chill thing to listen to. Makes for good homework music or getting stoned if that's your thing. Not quite my thing. Not exactly against it, but don't really see myself as a person that would be like, yeah man, relaxing like this. I like being productive when I'm being lazy as well. Like, this is what I count as being productive. Making live streams. I mean, yeah, if I had a larger following, I could make a little bit of coin from things, but not quite at that point. Still pretty proud of myself for how I do without, like, always asking for things. I'm gonna be like, yeah, before I do this video, let's try to shoot for 2,000 likes for me to upload another video today. But I don't know if I'll fall through with that because I'm just trying to get these likes anyway to get the video trending. Which YouTube should kind of go back to how things used to be, like the videos now being watched or whatever, or now trending, which I think that's the thing now. But it might be kind of bringing it back. Oh wait, is it Splat Zones? Yeah, Splat Zones. I do like them. Okay, that guy stuck up on me. Quite much so. With a carbon roller deco, so maybe faster hitter. So at least build up my ult back again. Whoa, chair. Okay, is it slipping down again? Oh, I think it is. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm finally catching it. I mean, yeah, of course it's happening since I feel it. I got a big enough range there. Let them lose control. Even though they kind of went back into control. They're down to 50, but let's see if we can give them a penalty. That was a misfortunate event. Let's try to take it momentarily. Alright. Jackson was saying can't join via Facebook. I'm just staying on the Discord if somebody else joins in, which, if anything, could be Ian. And another person that you haven't seen, friend Maddie, which I had to introduce her to Discord, so it'd be a learning curve for her. Let's teleport to that guy, being Japanese, or girl, which you never know. Oh man. It was 0-100 type of deal. I think I'll give it another go with the Splash-O-Matic I have, which I think it's the Splash-O-Matic, with like the silencer at the end to make it differentiated. It's still like the same basis. The something-o-matic in zaps. Did I ever? Yeah, I think it did. Splay with an in-zap. I don't know why I'm adding S, trying to make splat-tastic puns. Kind of the colors of Splatoon 2 we had in that. Just that Cali is kind of more light pink, light purple, which is pink or lavender. Well, not lavender, is kind of leaning towards blue. Let's leave out of this briefly. How's my Eclipse doing? Everything always changes color when I'm in the lobby. It's like, why did it go red? Arrow spray red, green. Special adder upper. Kind of have a lot of things that apply to my specials, but yeah, I'll just build these things up while I still can. Let's join a different group in ranked battle. I should probably like quit sitting around so much. Now or never. Yeah. Yeah. It happens in the Splatfest, so might as well have it happen here. Be kind of nice if you could actually choose what songs played, which I'm sure you could with modding, but I don't really want to do too much that would affect online games. Which, do people actually hear the same song if when you're in the same map? Like, say High Tide Era plays here. Would it be playing for everybody, or would it be only for me? Like, I'd be hearing High Tide Era while they hear the other one, the one that's like Tiny Horse, that is pretty cool. Which High Tide Era might actually be that. Hooked is one of them. I don't know. Again, I'm not really too versed in the titles of songs. I just try to do what they sound like the heavy metal sounding song, or screamo, because heavy metal is still death metal, I guess. with lots of screaming. Reminds me of the funny video of Mudvayne, well, the guy dubbing over it. Most Brutal Metal stream just does the guitar riffs at the beginning. Continue. Then it gets into okay, let's actually get productive here. Proactive. And let's put a thing right there for my dues. Deploy this, but it happened. Nope. If I was alive a half second longer, I probably could have been able. Don't. Okay, brought it down to like half. I have a little bit of my starting base to be able to back up with, but I'll go closer to my dudes so I can take care of the bad dudes. Come on, I hate it when that happens. You just land and go straight to death. Showing that Splatoon salt. I'm surprised, haven't seen anything at Salt Spray Rig yet. I feel like that's the place I go to least for any type of match. Like the last, have I even gone there at all playing Splatoon this year? I feel like I have, but I haven't really played too much. Just want to play a little bit more before the sequel comes out. Come on, we don't want another 0 to death. Let's not let it happen. Try to build up my killer whale. Of course, this isn't the only splat zone. There's one on the other side there. Come on. I am not satisfied with these results. Not gonna rage quit or anything, but I would prefer things to be better. I think I said this would be my last game with whatever weapon I'm using. The something-o-matic. Then I will switch to something else, but I think I'll give it one more go. And then probably go to something else. Maybe a blaster, not a splat lane where I'd have to charge up, which I did showcase previously in the preview stream last time. I did do a Luna Blaster. I'm trying to think what all else I could use. Let's how about that? Yes, normal Splatfest song. Trudermark made a video of mashing up this with the Mr. Krabs robot song, which it does sound very similar. Do 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 do. I am playing against RJ, CD, Lahara's, T2 Justin, Jbo 707, Mystery, Japanese, which I think Korean is like more wavy letters, for lack of a better term. It's less complicated because hiragana, katakana, whatever these symbols are, I'm not too versed in the languages. It's not hard to learn how to pronounce things in Japanese, just based off the pure vowel sounds, which U is usually very short if it's said at all, which is kind of there, but modified by things like you don't say desu, you say des with the hint of U. It's like we're making a perfect recipe of Japanese. Back to this place again. Ugh. Disgruntled by thing being here. Okay, I guess there is only one splat zone at a time. Yeah, it is big enough so that the other side could be the way it be. Be careful, I want to use my ult. Let's place me a beacon. After I do this, beacon right there. Can I place a couple? Or is it only one at a time? Yeah, you can't do multiple. Kind of acts as a line of defense, if anything, but it takes a lot of time to place it down. But if you hide behind it, it buys you a little bit of time, but you do use up a lot of ink when you're placing it down. Alright, I guess we're getting a decent lead right here. Past them with their penalty, they'd be at 93 compared to our lead now in the 60s. Let's get to 50s now before we get taken away. Bomb Sniffer kind of saves me. Okay, that's gonna definitely shake things up. Oh, 2 ink explosions. I don't know why I'm thinking that. Isn't that one in Splatoon 2? Or just a silly term. Dude, that's the ink strike, and then in Splatoon 2 there's the missiles, there's the rocket barrage incoming, which that's kind of the same thing. Justice rains from above, which you can kind of play as far when you do the jetpack thing. Splat pack, I don't know. Don't really know the fully official terms. You gotta pay attention to that when we do the thing on Saturday for the Splatfest 2 keep wanting to say Global Testfire World Premiere, but it's Splatfest World Premiere. Because that is what we be doing. Here, how about, let's wait for that. Let's see, maybe there. Probably could have encompassed more of it, but making them lose control is good enough. Ooh, hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my Inkling gal. Let's see how I look on the video preview when that comes around. Which, let's actually be active. Kind of out of frame, but as long as my face is there enough. Yeah, there enough. Present enough, I guess. Whoa, okay, that's just a weird shadow on things. It's like, why is that happening? It's like, are we playing purple against blue? But no, it's yellow that they have. A lot of them are over there because that's where the thing is. Gonna place that down and go over. Got one person taken care of. Yeah, I saw your stoner hat. I don't know why I compared it to that. Camo. It's a weird thing. It's kind of a hipster thing to have, which I don't really mean to demean anybody. Be mean by demeaning. You know what I mean. If you do, which you probably don't. I'm not saying I do, because I don't. Let's put you down there. I'm gonna put you down. It's like a little bit of lag playing there, kind of went in my favor, but just the fact that I didn't have a full ink tank kind of causing me trouble there. I think I was kind of saved by a lag there. Or maybe not, I don't know. We're catching up, but I don't want to say that too soon because now we are going to fail because they're going to get an ink strike. It's going to take care of everybody in our team. Then they're going to go straight to the end. Ooh, something was coming my way. Whatever they had. Maybe a beacon. Looking down, it's my own beacon right there. Is it dead yet? It's still showing. Don't know if there's much of a delay. They got the bomb rush. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's try to stall things. Oh, trade kill. I was getting him before he got me, but he had stronger hits because of that Luna Blaster Neo pretty much always being a one-shot. If you put power up on it, probably had multiple. I didn't really pay attention to the things he had. That could be something I'd be more considerate of, at least going into Splatoon 2. Because I'm sure there's going to be more variety. Which, one thing I'm interested in knowing, because I did see it at one point in the story mode. I want to say hero mode, but it just feels so weird comparing it to Zelda like that. Especially now that we are officially into Twilight Princess HD, where there is a hero mode, but I'm playing a normal mode in that. The story mode of Splatoon 2 has the original weapons. I think I saw in Izuka, which, I don't know, could be the thing. There's different types of weapons instead of just the hero shot that you use. Come on, let's get rid of their lead. Deploy this, get rid of them, come on. At least it happened. Come on, take care of them. Don't let them retake it. And we lost the lead when they had a penalty. Why does that happen? Which I can't really blame anybody but myself, which, I mean, yeah, I think I did a decently proactive role, even if I'm low on the list, which that didn't really mean too much. Just my KD being 6 to 8, 10 to 7, 13, and 11. Yeah, I did low amounts of splats and got a low but still higher amount of splats. Trying to make sense of things. I'm not exactly a FPS player. I should be like this, looking around. Let's play Ink Me Up a little bit more. Ink me up inside. Don't know why I keep saying ink me up inside me when I'm singing the song. I should be singing the Robo Crabs. Play that song again, the one that goes doo 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 doo. I thought you were talking about the one that goes doo 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 doo. Don't be boo boo. It's not going to be boo boo bop. I'm just trying to meme here. But still, you would not believe your eyes of 10 million fireflies. People are probably cringing so bad if they are watching at this point. I hope it didn't wake anybody up. I'm sure my parents are asleep enough behind closed doors. My dad snores loudly and they have a fan on. It's part of my reason for not doing a lot of recording because I'm so used to having a fan on while I'm going about my normal day. I mean, I have my ceiling fan on, but not my box fan. I just like having white noise, not white power noise, but just noise in general to drown out silence, which I kind of make for by constantly talking. using prattle, I think is the term for that. According to someone, prattling on, covering up my feet so they're not cold. It's kind of taking off my nails, not like as part of a fidgeting thing, but just self-grooming, which isn't too healthy to just do it the way as it is. Got my clippers out. My grooming kit, probably in this mess of a drawer I have, with all my amiibos bunched in aside from the Splatoon ones. Try not to be too noisy with my drawer sounds, but you probably hear something little rumbly. Alright, now we're getting more people. Nacho, Ignacio. Okay, I was about to say, like, I thought I hopped out and went back in. Got a level 50. Less than something. Just try to think what it looks like, but gotta pay attention to what's going on because we're playing competitive here, yo. Yeah, me, as competitive as I am in Splatoon. No, it's Splatoon. Like, yeah, you're splatting, but it's a platoon of splatting. The Splatoon squad. Why isn't a group of squids called a squad? That's a blooper. Don't lie to yourself, game. What's this person? Yeah, they're not my team, so I'll have to look elsewhere. We still got the emoji-ish individual, which I think is a new person because there was a previous person that had all the W's and stuff. Let's not get too cocky here. Let's wait around. Let's place that there. Probably put that higher ground. It's over, Bananakin. I have the high branch. I don't know. Wait for it. Let's get you there. Oh, they're trying to use their own killer whale, which they deployed it. But they got the heck out of dodge unless somebody killed them before then. We have a penalty, but we have a deep strike. Let's not let them do that. Haha. I'm gonna sneak around the corner like that. Even though I didn't really contribute too much to the killing. It was all mystery, which I think it was the dark-skinned one that was helping me out there, which not really helping me, because I was just cowering on my own time and didn't have to worry too much about being splatified. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I am singing, dooting to the music that is playing. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Let's just keep this trend going here. Let's build up my killer whale. Let's play more defensive instead of being cocky and foolish. Let's get a good enough distance. Find this high ground here. And let's go. Let's leave it more towards the actual objective. Come on, don't let that happen. Keep our control. If we go into overtime, we should be able to keep it, but we win by knockout. Woo. Whoa, that was being pretty noisy. I don't know why. The way my controller is. Kinda sounded like it was sitting on my desk, but it's perched on my leg here. Perched on my leg, perched on my leg. Hey, it's finally showing me on that. That's a 1057, which I started at, what, 1027? Wow. Took some time, about 30 minutes, but not too concerned. Which is actually showing on my server that I have. Yeah, there we go. It's the Mi6 spot. Mi6. Okay, I think I'm gonna switch out of that right now. I didn't pay attention to armor upgrades. I think now that's been there for a while, and that's still growing up. Showing 2 viewers, but I don't know if they're lurkers or not. I need some suggestions. I think that's what I played with last time. Bubbler, Sprinkler, Splatling. I said I didn't really want to do that, so stay away from you, even though I love you very much. So I have very close to 1 million. I could try to break even with that, which that would be 26,100. So essentially 10 really good games on ranked mode. But I could go for a Squiffer. Yeah, I don't really do too much with these. Yeah, I'll go for the fresh Squiffer. Let's give it a try. Yeah. What am I doing this for? On ranked battle with a decently high rank. I think I've been an A at one point. I've never been an S, which I can't really take seriously with how much I try to actually upgrade my stuff. I should go for actual strategic stuff. Only Aerospray RG, or maybe the last thing was using the Splash-O-Matic, because that's pretty good for attacking. Just slightly lower range, I believe, but still good enough. Fire speed, good for inking turf, if anything. Looks like a tattoo thing. Oh yeah. We're playing with a sniper thing. Let's get out of the grate so it doesn't fall down to nothingness. Oop. Kind of a slow charge, but worth it in the end. Of course, it's on the other side. Let's see what I can do here. Try to build up my Kraken. Give us a little bit of stuff to work with. Recon, which I could actually do before getting into online. That might have been a little bit more audible, that fart there. Might as well bow every time I fart. I'm just gonna do that, yeah. Toss something, suction bomb off to the side there. I got somebody with it. Did better than I expected in a fit of panic. Alright, let's still try to build this up. Let's just, slight charges with rapid fire but small range, or a bit of charging and decent range. Trying to find a happy medium to build up my Kraken, but let's not spend too much time on it. Oop. I have to go for it here. Yeah, definitely make sure nobody's trying to take care of us from here. Here's a good place for me. See if I can actually hit people. It'd be better if I had a scope. Boom. Had a better scope on things. So, boom, you right there. Of course, I'm not gonna die. And then I get my ult, but I'm not able to use my ult because of foolishness. But then he gets a bit of karma there. We're losing by way of penalty, but if we can get a little bit of stuff after them not holding it, and get a penalty on them, we're in control. So we're at a slight lead in terms of the actual number ticking down and the penalty, but that can always change. You can't add on to the penalty you already have, which that's also something for them, because they can't add on to more, but they're losing by the normal number, the OG stuff, whatever you want to call it. Apologies that there's some noisiness around. Clicking by my mic brings me back to the good old days of Monster Room, which I've never left. It's just they happen less often, but more often now on stream. Which next time I play, I could play on stream. I beat the Brute. Did I beat the Brute on stream? Well, I mean, I did on the LP-ish videos, but then on stream I definitely brought the beating to the Fiend. Oh man, they're winning by 1 now. I got my Kraken, so let's place that right there in case of stuff. If there's anybody around, they got a sniper, so let me do this. Is that their splash? Or, yeah, that's my team's bomb rush. I thought I'd be able to go into the meat of that, but nope. It was a nice barrier. Didn't really take too great advantage, just pressuring to keep my stuff. Let's actually get rid of our penalty. Come on now. We may be sort of winning by the addition of penalty and normal number, but we're winning by 1. Don't want that to happen. If they take life away like the clock in that Linkin Park song. It's so unreal. You did look down below, watch the time go without or out the window. I don't know why. Trying to hold on, you didn't even know. Wasted all what you've done, or what you've got, whatever. I feel like I might just listen to that for casuality. Is that a word? I think so. Because if something ends with UAL, there's usually, I mean, yeah, there's casualty, but I say different. Like the death of a filthy casual. Haha. Gotcha, Suzanne. Had a little bit of a spits with you previously. Alright, let's keep our control without this guy messing me up. Dev Ketchum, you're the one that felt karma, and my karma caught up with me. I almost said catched up, but I caught myself at the last second. What if I said catch there? It'd be a big old facepalm worthy moment. I kinda long for the day when I have a decent amount of people in my streams and going crazy with all the emotes. If I get subscribers, I can make subscriber emotes. And I should actually just make use of subscriptions myself, like say I'm watching Josh Jepson, I could just subscribe with Twitch Prime. The free sub every month could be kept on him, or maybe even Ian if he streams a bit more often than he does. I mean, yeah, he does his Psychonauts runs from time to time, which I never really joined in. The only stream of his that I've ever hopped into was a recent one of him playing G-Force, and he wasn't even on mic. I don't know. I'm like unintentionally roasting him. Come on, don't let this happen. Keep our control. As long as we stay like this, we'll win by time out. There we go. We got it. We good. Sometimes a non-knockout feels a bit better because, like, say you're both down to 1, and, well, I mean, you'd have to win by getting out of the penalty because it's by whoever has the least on their counter, if I'm making sense. If you're both at 1, one would have to get to 0, so you'd be at knockout regardless, which I'll know if you go into overtime if that would count towards a knockout or just a normal overtime win. I think I did well enough with this for me being a non-sniper user. Could be something I get into. Probably would be better to train with scopes, which the more pros use scopes for long range. And I could try for a 360 no scope. Join TwitchCon. Josh Jepson's playing Mario Kart 8. I don't know if I'll stream that. Kinda stream that on a whim. Usually as a second game to tag along. But I may be a little bit too tired for that. Probably should get to recording Undertale Genocide Run. I could record like probably an hour's worth and get maybe 3 episodes. Which there's the thing about you killed everything, and I might not keep all that on video because it would be kind of repetitive. Like going into battle, kill the thing, go to the next battle, kill the next thing. 6 left, keep killing all the things. Be masochistic and repetitive. Okay, let's actually play a song here, City of Color, for the... Okay, let's slow down now. Boom, boom, no, 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 stop doing it. My control stick, I tell ya. City of Color, I'm trying to get down to it. Maritime Medley, Now or Never. Seems like a friend's online. City of Color, play it now. There we go. Oh man, back to doing this. I sound like a fool by me doing this, but I don't really care cause this is my stream. You want it, you want me. You gotta say hello. Hello baby. I say hello. This sounds gonna say hello baby, hello baby. Melody, maritime melody. Get over me. Part of this is just me not even saying words, trying to make words out of it. Watch these squids jumping. Yeah, here's a very ghetto way of doing things. That'll be quite the challenge mode. Like, play a game like this. Let's say I'm doing Pikmin 3, and I just like show this while I'm playing, and also play with the Wii remote. That would be absolutely crazy. And also do a was it 7-day run in that game? And it doesn't seem right because there's like 5 main locations in the game, or is it 5 or 6? There's I'm not gonna say them out loud because I don't remember all them. Tropical Wilds, Winter Place, Twilight River, Garden of Hope, then the final area, Oak something, Awakening Oak something, not Oak of Awakening. Nah. Now I'm feeling the urge to do that Splatoon 2 stream, or not Splatoon 2, of course I'm going to be doing that, Pikmin 2 stream. Maybe an 8-day run. I want to figure out how to, like, do the thing to make the GameCube version into first person, but it seems difficult. There's also, like, a hard mode, which just adds weird enemy placement and sub-levels, like fight a pregnant Empress Bulb Blast early on, which I think that hack's kind of incomplete anyway, so that would be for later time, so I might just go for an 8-day run. Me having done it in May, probably a little bit into June. I mean, yeah, I did the Pikmin 1 stream in June, I'm pretty sure, because I did some streams into June, and then I did Pikmin 1. Hello, meatball, ba-da-ba-ba. Because I think, yeah, I finished Pikmin, then I was doing the pull all the way through. Superstar Stog, the Stupid Stars Doggo 1, and I did only 1 stream of that, even though it is my favorite game, but I just want to actually feel like playing it. Just kind of feels weird to play it. Feels weird. Feel my words coming out on my mouth. Are people going to join or not? Dev Ketchum, always staying through Marcus to play with you, and Japanese saying, it's snake with a lot of appendages, or maybe a ribbed snake. Then there's a horse with a really loopy leg on the side of it. I don't know. Is my water thawed out enough for me to get liquid? Or is my ice well enough to be water enough? Yeah, I think I can get a little bit. Finally have a drink. It's like a game called Splatoon where you don't always be shooting your ink all over the place and it still recharges a little bit. I saw back on the video preview how I was like putting my thumb there. Too many times do I just go to take a drink thinking nothing bad's gonna happen, then it all just splashes down on me. Yeah, doesn't feel great. If it were to happen on stream, that would be a fun time. And actually, kind of the reason I didn't stream last night. You may think I sound like a sissy for saying it, but what happened? Oh yeah, a gecko was in my room, kind of blended in with my floor. Felt kind of bad having to kill it, but yeah, don't really want to risk repopulation. Like one would be fine, but if it's a female that's pregnant with eggs or a male that could impregnate females to get into the house, you never know how bad things could get. I mean, I wouldn't mind having a reptile as a pet. Be something to get into because I'm not really the best at dealing with reptiles. Oh yeah, like a week or so ago there was a young snake, I wouldn't say quite a baby snake because it was decent size, maybe about 6 to 8 inches or so, on our driveway, and my dad just like stomped it in, kind of unrelentless. But as small as the snake was, it was, you can't really tell what it was. It could have been a pygmy rattler, which are supposedly trying to invade our neighborhood, according to a neighbor that joins like a site called Neighborly or whatever, for like, it's like a Facebook for people within your actual neighborhood. As weird as it sounds, we got a really long Japanese name above me. Wait, where did I fall into it? What the heck? I was looking back at the... Okay, that's weird. Maybe it was just acting all glitchy on the preview and just didn't quite look right. Oh yeah, here's the heavy metal song. Just imagine Spike listening to it while waiting for us to bring him them juicy snails for him to pry into. I wanted to be good about killing you. Doing right-handed, watch for your seeker. Sneaking up on me. Sneakering up with its sneakers that it wears. I was trying to escape, but in the line of sight didn't exactly work. I do kind of like that sailor hat with a primary unlockable thing being power up. Of course, the main thing on a piece of equipment is the more powerful, while the sub pieces of stuff, pieces of 8, are less powerful. And of course they stack, but they don't stack too effectively, so it's best to go for a decent range of things. So that person named Gracidia, like a Gracidia flower in Pokemon. Come on, we gotta not have another 0 to death, or 100 to 0 type of deal. We got 100% of ourselves taken down. But shouldn't we be winning in school when we have 100 and they have 0? They're already in F range, unless they're doing like an ace test, which starting at I think 35 or 36 would be a passing E. Alright, come on. Let's take it from them, give them a penalty. Orange person that killed me, don't be keeping that up. At least us having not gone is not going to give us a penalty. But it would kind of help. Yeah, that ink strike definitely helps us, even though they saw the chirp. What the heck? What the heck? Come on. Wasn't even aiming at me, really. A weird feeling of salt. It's not like I'm discouraged of playing the game. I want to keep on playing. I think I will switch weapons, though. Another shooter, but maybe like a rapid blaster. The ones where, like, if you hold the trigger, it just like does short bursts, and it helps to just keep pressing the button. Is somebody using one? No, but people are using the Tech Splatter Shot, of course. A Splatling and Splash-O-Matic, I think I saw. No, it was an Aerospray MG, which is normal bomb and then Inkzuka, I think. Or like a burst bomb instead of a splat bomb. I always think of the burst bombs as normal bombs because they seem the most basic, even though the tutorial one with the Splattershot Jr. is the splat bomb, which sounds like the most basic because burst bomb kind of taking away the brand name. Let's play with my Aerospray RG. I just want to hold it for a few seconds to get the succulent feel of its wonders, which I do like the Splash-O-Matic. Let me actually see what it was. It's not that. That's the Splash-O-Matic right there with the suction bomb rush. And the other one was, if I can find it, was it that? No, it was the point sensor. It was you. Inkzuka. It was like a splash wall, I think. Was it that? No? What is it? Squiffer. That's a sniper thing. What should I get? Zelda or Splatoon? Are you talking Wii U or Switch? I mean, yeah, you can get Breath of the Wild on Wii U or Switch. As a first game to get, if you like the open worldness of Zelda, you can get Breath of the Wild. Or if you want an on-rails game of being quite competitive, Splatoon is good. La the Great, or Ia, I don't know, I can really tell by what it was. Is that a capital I or an L? Like Siva Gunner. You think it's Silva Gunner, but it's just a capital I, where the L would be. I was looking for the thing I previously used, that's not it right there. I'm spending way too much time of the stream on screens, not doing stuff. What was it that I played? What the heck? It was something dramatic. I saw a sloshing machine. Then, was it you? No, I don't have any turfing with it. I'm like confusing the crap out of myself for no reason. I think I'm gonna play with this next. Yeah, Secret Strike. Sounds good. Will I find whatever it was with others? No. Point sensor. Why can I not find it? Splatoon is repetitive, but like it's competitive repetitive, like Super Smash Brothers, I guess. Because so many different things could happen. You just gotta keep on playing. Like, I have over 200 hours on Hyrule Warriors, and that's admittedly a very repetitive hack and slash game. And I enjoy the crap out of it. Just getting all the unlocks. Even if I did the rupee glitch when made available. Inconvenient. Okay. Why am I spending so much time doing this when I could be actually playing stuff? Okay, let me actually look for the icon that I know was right. It was something like that, but that's not the one I used. Then, was it you? No? Because I didn't use a purple thing. What in tarnation did I use? Okay, after this look through, I'm just not gonna bother. Oh, there it is. That's recent weapons. Sploosh-O-Matic. Okay. Now that that's done, let's actually go back into things. I think I'll do a turf war so real quick. Anybody online? Nope. Regular battle. Let's do this. Shazang. Shazamity. Yeah, the odd but cool sunken scroll music. Kind of compared it to GoldenEye because of that wow sound that's kind of common in the GoldenEye 64. Grim Reaper. Got a level 50. All nonchalantly. Welcome to the chat room, we got fun games. What's the T2 stream without me saying that, even though I haven't said it a lot in these recent streams that I've been uploading to YouTube. Maybe the first one. But anyway, we should probably recenter that. But whenever I try to recenter things, it messes me up even more. And I spend all the time trying to get it to something I like, and I'm just like, screw it, I'll play in this awkward position. Doodly-doo. Do-do-do-do-do. What's my sub? Seeker. Ink Strike coming along, and of course I send my Seeker along. That's probably something I should do when I'm moving forward. Let it trail in front of me, even though trailing usually implies going behind. The trail behind, you know? Trailblazing my way through. I wanted to get away from that, but didn't do too well. So it just went straight for your face, Red. You're a liar. You're blue right there. It would help if I wasn't colorblind getting these blue flowers with red thorns. movie quotes so forcefully done. No, come on, get it down. Just gotta frantically put it somewhere before I die. And not to be able to use it. And of course I get killed by an aerospray RG. Gotta get my fix so I can play like the very last game with it. But no, I kinda wanna go through with my promise that wasn't exactly a promise, so I was just like, you know what? I'll challenge myself. I'll not use an RG. Oh, okay. Thought I wasn't making it up there. Just barely so. They have a decent enough lead over us. I should use this thing I have for some actual killing instead of inking, but it's happening while it's happening. They have something going on by their base. Well, our ink strike at their base, and I'm putting that one in that way. Yeah, if you see this, the same thing that people posted. Oh yeah, then there's one that's ingrained in my mind. I had to think about it for it to actually be reburned into my mind. Empty my mind. My mind is definitely going empty with me just saying words less and less fully. I mean, we're 10 minutes to midnight, so watch me make sure I don't transform into a wolf. But that's spoilers for Twilight Princess, even if it's in the title screen. Kind of the main thing with the game. Link becomes a wolf, oh boy. That's what happened at the end of episode 3. I guess there's a scoop for sneak peeking what happens. And I recorded that like on one of the last days of June, so I haven't recorded that in 2 weeks, I don't think. Well, there was a failed take that I had with that episode that I did it like maybe like 3 days later or a week later. One of those ranges of days where I had to redo episode 3. It was about 28 minutes, probably 27 after cutting out the intro synchronization. Yeah, this didn't really go too well. I'm kind of confident with this and maybe better suited for ranked. Just priming myself with it in a turf war. Gotta go to the easier mode of the game in ranked battle. Probably should have got rid of their ink strike at our base, but they still would have won by how much more they got. 52 compared to 31.5. It's pretty cheap for just $13.9. Andy Moore, like the monopolistic car dealership around Indianapolis, Indiana, and his high tenor voice. I'm Andy Moore, and you can buy my car. I got Toyota, I got Ford, I got everything. Well, it doesn't really sound like that, but yeah. I'm making my point heard. Well, something. It's not strayed too far from my mic, and being in the frame of my stuff. Here, here's what I'll do. I'll point me over this way. I'll slouch right here. Yeah, it's actually really good. But I'm a little bit further away from my mic, so I'll pull it towards me very slowly. Cause trouble. And let's go back to ranked battle. Yes. Off we go. Just way more sunken scroll. Warm my hands up for a quick minute. Let's get out of the OBS and actually see the chat for this whole one person that's been chatting. Which they seem to be gone right now. I don't know. Because it doesn't always stay in real time for the chat list. Much like the stream itself having the, what's it, probably an 8-second delay. It's like usually a range of 7 to 14 seconds. Something of that sort. Urchin Underpass, haven't been here yet. Actually, yeah, we have. I thought it was a map change on the hour. Is it going to be at midnight, or will it be at 1 o'clock? I think it's like every 2 hours. Or is that a thing they're adding in 2? And to see him through. Yeah. Such a hype song. I think after this I'm actually going to look up the Splatoon with lyrics type of deal, so I can see the video of them playing Salt Spray Rig. I've only been there, I mean, yeah, it hasn't been in the map rotation, but it feels like I haven't played there in a long time. Maybe it's just like certain times where Salt Spray Rig is favored, and I happen to no longer play in the times that Salt Spray Rig happens to happen. Ooh, watch for the killer whale! A little bit of rapping going on. Pearl and Marina, Splatoon 2, their band is Off the Hook, which, there's a song in this, soundtrack called Hook, so I don't think it's the same thing. Or maybe I can look through the song and see if there actually is the band name off the hook. Because Pearl being the rapper she is, and Marina as the wonderful DJ. Haha. Okay, let's build on my ult, even though they're definitely trucking their way through. But if I can ink strike right upon that, should be good for me. Then actually jump to my guy. That's something I haven't really been doing a lot tonight. Jumping to my dudes. And pretty much the same spot it happened before, jumping right into death. Come on, is that guy putting down a beacon? Just splat from the pie, of course, in the glassy area. So, get a gain on myself. Let's spice up. Oh yeah, Seeker, keep forgetting that. Yeah, come on, don't be going up there. Ooh, man, I should probably like put on something actively with Ink Saver, because I seem to run out a lot faster than I'm used to, even with how the RG is, which I put down an ink mine and then I go into my ink to recover, so I guess that's part of the thing. There we go, let's give them a big ol' penalty. If we can gain control, come on. I don't care if I die, I'm just trying to do this. Put it right upon myself. But died as it was happening, so no avail. Come on, take control, so they don't take the win. I mean, yeah. Getting down to overtime, they're gonna win right now. If it went to overtime, things would have been even worse. But it's a knockout. Better to win sooner than later, or lose sooner than later. Sooner than later is always better. Well, unless it's also better late than never. But sooner than later, it's like a hierarchy of things. Sooner than later, good. Better late than never, medium. No show is the absolute worst. Much like the showings on my house that a couple people haven't shown up to when they were supposed to, which makes me angry. Which, yeah, I prefer Florida over Indiana in a way of being closer to things, because there's more like halfway sized cities. I live on the Space Coast, so yeah, there's activity with tourism if anything, but Indiana's all rural. Cornfields everywhere. Takes an hour to go pretty much anywhere. Back knee. Yeah, I do kind of have back knee, don't remind me. Which, I don't really care too much. I washed my back, so that's good. What buttons do you even press when you're trying to do the dancing thing? D-pad buttons. It's the button of choice. There's the thing kind of jumping. Yeah. Just something for you to do instead of just seeing the things jumping around. Kind of a beat mania game, whatever that genre is called. Rhythm games, like Rhythm Heaven, whatever. Rhythm Heaven Fever. I've played like the demo for whichever game was on the DS with like the weird thing that happened. It's like a DS shop. Like you could see the previews for Wii games, and I thought that was just so cool for whatever reason. It was like from the DSi, I don't know. Because there was the DSi shop before it went to 3DS and became eShop. And of course, Wii Shop channel, that wonderful music, and the Brenda Floss. You will buy these games. Cool times. We got a Killer Whale and Ink Strike combo, so let's be proactive with this back knee discolorization, disinfectant wipes. Trying to be careful. Toss me a Seeker. Seek right onto them. There we go, now we beam strategic. Whoa. It's like when I'm streaming game, I just feel like a sudden urge to play like a different game. I mean, yeah, I'm enjoying Splatoon, but I haven't really played Breath of the Wild past what it is. I mean, yeah, I've been playing it, but not as much so. Of course, I've just been doing Koros, which you can only do so much while you're doing that. Take care of Hinoxes and Stone Taluses, which, if I see that they're defeated already, I kill them regardless, because I like the loot and taking down big things, and I never use my shield. But a Savage Lionel shield is good to use because it does damage. I used that to kill a Stone Talus earlier today, I think, or maybe yesterday. But still, I feel weird playing games that I've pretty much beaten, like I did Hyrule Warriors when it was still streaming in like the test phase, so to speak. Did I even do a face cam at that point? Yeah, I think I started that with the official streams being Monster and Mario Kart 8. What a way to kick off 2 wonderful games. I've always tried to ponder what my top 5 game list is. Superstar Saga is my favorite. I want to say Pikmin 2 is in my top 5s. Maybe Monstrum as a horror game to cover my grounds. Splatoon maybe top 10, but I do enjoy playing it. When I do play it, come on, let's just take back control. I was getting cocky there. Didn't really make too many movements, so I was trying to like jump in midair and just aim straight down, but didn't quite happen, and we got that big penalty right there. So I predict overtime. If they take a little bit, then we'll take it from them, give them a little bit of a penile dysfunction. I kind of put it off to the side because we have the lead, or I could have put it right on. Oh, we got 3 of them. Almost had a team kill there. So maybe that was a good thing on my part. Put a seeker right through there, if I can build things up. Keep this lead, Ming. Not gonna add to the penalty, so yeah. And if we get down to 1, we're gonna win. We're gonna win. Did I win? Oh, seems like they're about to take it though. Don't wanna speak too soon. Splatting happening left and right, and we're back in control. Hey, we've won this, even though things could definitely happen in a split second time. There we go. A nice win by knockout. Even if it took a little bit longer than it should have. Feels bad to be on the receiving end of the crap load of stuff. I should probably have my gamepad audio on. I just turned it up. I mean, yeah, I don't have it played online in, which I could do, but I like listening to the game on my headphones. I have a aux extender for my headphones because if I was all the way over here, it would be kind of pulling from my computer, which is over that way, which is on the left side of me rather than the right side. I'm pointing to my right here. Maybe kind of confusing with how things are reversed. Alright, it's officially 12:01, so I will have to do the extra thing in the description. Stream from July 13, 2017 into July 14, 2017. Oh yeah, today is Krispy Kreme Day, so... no, what the heck, I'm gonna set a reminder for that, for when I wake up. Let's find a song. I am Octavio. Yeah, DJ Octavio, the final boss, blah blah blah. Play that cool music. Starts so sinister, then it goes cool. I'm just gonna let you listen to it for a second. I'll mute my mic and drink water. I have time to set the alarm clock, but I'll try to do it in between after this match. Alright, get me a nice position and put my toe on the handle of my drawer, which is a weird thing to do, but it keeps me from spinning around, and also from like messing up my weird mic setup because I just have my pop filter jutting out from my aforementioned drawer. Sometimes I have to take like 5 minutes to wrestle around with it. Oh man, that guy really stuck up on me. Most definitely. Meruru. Mele Island. Kind of difficult to remember place names like Mount Hokaloni and Mount Lanakia, which I think that's the name of an actual Hawaiian volcano. Well, they're icy ranges in Sumo. I'm interested in seeing what Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon adds, because, yeah, there are not any trainers in the, so to speak, Victory Road of Sun and Moon. It's not called that by name, because it's a weird thing. Get out of there, back knee. Were you opponent in a previous match? I don't remember, but it's unfortunate that you're in Crichton. Good thing that wasn't an enemy, but I have Bomb Sniffer, so it would have told me, but I probably wouldn't have reacted in time. Because I'm talking and playing. If I went completely silent... Okay, let's make sure my mic wasn't muted. I always have like a mini heart attack. It's like, what if I said important things? I have to like backtrack on things to say, even though I do that all the time. Like, but say I'm going to talk about something that I already talked about, like how much I talk about things. Prattling on with the words, because I did mention that earlier. Let's not let them take the lead when they're 1 point behind us. But they're lower with their penalty. Be careful of that. I wanted to teleport to their beacon. No, don't take the lead. Don't be Charmy Bee. I'm so distraught by the sound of my voice. Don't want to be too loud or anything, so as not to harm my voice, which I'm not exactly a loud individual unless I'm playing with friends, which even then I'd be like, ugh! Maybe just like giving stupid voices to things. Talking like a damned idiot. I'm gonna teleport to my guy. Wiffle wave around. Wiffle ball. Okay, let's actually rush this right here. So you can take it last second, but nope, not gonna happen. Nah. Just gotta keep letting that killer whale go, even though it doesn't do anything. Because you have those invincibility frames after the stuff. The only thing useful is like a last second explosion of bomb rush or your ink strike, often making the big difference that you need to win or lose. It's not about win or lose, it's how you play the game. Oh my gosh, I remember, I think like in 6th grade, in like a dodgeball game, people were getting frustrated on my team, and I was like, it's not about win or lose, it's just how you play the game. Quoting, I think it was Mario World, when they were playing some sort of sports ball type of deal. Okay, I was going to put on the alarm, but it loaded everybody up fast enough and I couldn't start playing a song. I do enjoy the Octavio theme, but couldn't have listened to as much regardless. Talking around while explaining a silly story. My brother hates the word silly, so I might be in for a deck in the face if I say that around him, but he's not here right now, he's in Indiana being a corrections officer, which is kind of a daunting job to have, but he's a large individual, so he can handle things. They do call him Clark Kent there. Splatak. Gonna build on my ult, even though we're in danger. But the ult could be what makes all the difference. I think what I'll do, I'll work my way towards the objective, which is on the left side, not the right side. But then when I get close enough, I'm going to good stuff. Do that. Of course, you're hearing the gamepad sounds now. GamePod. Cold pad. Wanna finish another playthrough of Pikmin 3 for my own leisure, not on stream or anything. Which is a weird thing I do, like, I start playing a game at some point, then it's like months later that I kind of feel like playing it, but I kind of feel obliged to restart the game to feel the full experience. But a lot of times I get close to the end of the game, then a few months later I'm like, I'll go back to it again, but I'm going to restart the game now. Then it's a never-ending cycle. Oh man, I keep forgetting, get rid of that, so it doesn't cause any problems, which is probably a red herring, making it so that it's a good thing for me to actually go for that. Which kind of sounds grammatically weird the way I said that. Not like suggestive, but redundant, I guess. Department of Redundancy, Department, haha. I always gotta mention that for some reason. And of course I always gotta say that I always gotta do whatever. See there, that's how, you know, I'm losing things to talk about. Just kind of focusing on gameplay. What hit me? Okay, I mean, yeah, like you have an end zap and has pretty good range, but you weren't exactly aiming in my direction. That's something I could have right to be salty about, like that. Hello, no crap. People actively trying to hit me when I'm going to things. People using their ults in a non-effective way. I mean, yeah, we kind of cut to the objective, so it's kind of helpful, but not while enemies are around. Come on, there we go. Didn't hit me. I'll build up my ult, even if we're in control and I should be better about support. Hey buddy, how you doing? Don't try to attack me. Don't waste your time on that. Be a good little sniper. I hear you not charging shots. I mean, yeah, we're in control, so there's nobody to really shoot. Well, maybe getting to the point now. Judging by the way the map is going, we lost control, so let's put the ink strike on. Wax on. No, no, no. Not today. Definitely not in my house either. Let's try for that. Of course it goes against the wall. Not a good idea to do that, but I did it anyway. Damn. Okay, whoa. It almost fell off there. Let's go for one of the beacons. That's why they're there. Did we go to the same one? Someone must have placed another one. Or two in the same spot. I mean, yeah, they can't overlap each other, really. Just on the map, I guess. I mean, yeah, they're not really shown like that. Just being replaced, because once used, they be gone. It's not like you're limited to how many times you can use a beacon. I mean, yeah, I think you can like put down up to 4, I believe, and use this up your ink, so you have to recharge for it. It'd be better spent actually being active instead of, you know, just placing beacons too many. I mean, yeah, it's always good to have something, some type of variable going into the mix. It's barely angled high enough for me to be low enough and avoid that. Keep this control. Oh, I don't know why I was trying to click in my seat there. It's like, I have my ink strike ult. Where are you going over that way, my friend? Gotta be wary of your friends. We're in control. I'm on patrol. We're in control. We're in control. Oh my gosh. Strawberry ice cream on the floor ground. Calling the floor the ground and the ground the floor. But we're on the ground floor. The floor ground. I live in a non-building. Why is it called a building when it's already done being built? Don't really want to live in an unfinished structure, I mean, unless you're just adding additions, which there's always things happening. Like, yeah, you could be remodeling your house and it's safe to be in your room, but there might be a mess elsewhere when your dad doesn't clean up after himself 2 weeks after he's done with a job that takes a couple hours but takes a couple of days to do because he gets sidetracked with phone calls after phone calls. Yes, phone calls plural. No! I saw it happening last second. It's like, wait a second. It's overtime. We have a penalty. They're in the lead. They don't have a penalty. I think I'll try to win one more match. If I feel good about it, I'll play more. But if I lose another one and don't feel good about it, I mean, yeah, I never feel good about losing, but if I feel the itch that I could win, trying to determine what will be the grounds for me quitting the stream. I still feel like I could have a couple games in me, so I'll go for that. But let's play with something else. Is there something that has the combo of Ink Mine and Ink Strike? Definitely not a shooter because I'd probably be using that and not the Arrow Spray RG. I could go for that. Slash Shot Junior. Viable, even if it's the most basic thing. I thought it was something else clicking on my door. But I guess that. Inzap. No, I probably should play something with Echolocator. Notice I am not too much into it. Disruptor and Echolocator. Custom Spotter Shot Junior. Let's go for that. I haven't done anything with it, so what better time than now? I'll do another Turf War, see how things go, and then maybe end things off with more ranked, depending on how things go. DJ Octavio, and see how quickly I join into a game. People are going in and out. There's 7. I thought I was showing 14 viewers for a second, and I was like, whoa, what the heck is happening? Is me bobbing my head attracting so many people? But nope, that ain't the case. Got my Krispy Kreme alarm set up to remind me to go there. Not sponsored or anything, but if you get a dozen donuts at Krispy Kreme, you can get a dozen glazed for 80 cents, which I think normally is like $7, so it's a pretty good deal. So essentially free, I guess. Relatively. Thought we were at Salt Spray Rig, even though things didn't go in map rotation. So it must be at 1 o'clock that it happens. Well, yeah. Always happens at different times. Every 2 hours, I think. Because I've been playing for close to 2 hours and no map rotations have taken place. Come on. All this stuff is going on with you and you're not dying. I thought that was the guy right there, but it's just stuff falling. It's probably him dying and stuff falling. Man, it's actually being pretty nice while all the firing going on. Kind of going all over the place, and it's good enough about hitting. Alright, honing in on my enemies. And my friends. I was focusing on enemies, yeah. Yeah, let's put you there. It's a disruptor. I will disrupt you, but you are deadified. Zakari. Zeshri. Zakariski. Let me focus on covering my base because they're not going to try to push me back this way. Whoa. Woomy, I know you're booyahing and woomying. But I'm building on my ult and covering our turf. You know, always good to do. Kind of evenly matched as of right now. Let's see how things go in this last 100 seconds. Again, this song kind of sounds like Dirty Little Secret for whatever reason. Kind of the same key, if anything. Fine, you can be woomied yourself, even though I'm not a female in game. Can you switch? You can switch like your eye color and everything. And of course, Splatoon 2, there's more options than like hairstyle, and I think there's also leg wear or armor. I think it's leg wear. Because, yeah, you get like all this. You get shoes, you get hats, or headwear, as a more overarching term, and your shirts and stuff, whatever body wear you got, but you don't get to change your shorts. Same old shorts all the way through, being orange. That's a common thing I put on for Tomo. It's kind of something I would wear in real life. Wearing blue shorts kind of like that, just with a stripe going down vertically, I think. Is it? Trying to find my... Yeah, it's going down the side. So it's pretty much a Splatoon thing. I could cosplay as an Inkling. Just carry my amiibo around. It's like, yeah, I'm totally in squid form right now. Okay, they're pushing back on us. That's got my team right. Oh, is that an ink strike? Yes, indeed. Not gonna use my echolocator yet because the enemies are not close enough. Nee. Let's come on, give a rallying cry. Even though if they're in Europe, it would be to me. Come on, I clicked that thing, but it didn't happen at the right time. Oh man, they are winning like crazy because of the way this place is set up. And to add insult to injury, I would have been killed by that, but nobody on spawn would have been. Yeah, I don't feel good about that last minute stuff there, or last second even, because we were pretty much good up until then. When I was talking about that whole last 100 seconds. Maybe I was talking too much about Dirty Little Secret and not Splatoon High Tide Era or whatever the dang song's called. Yeah, I think this will be the last weapon I use. So play a couple of this. One more turf war, then however many ranks I feel like playing. I think it was like an hour 53 the previous stream, so maybe I could go past 2 hours or near as a hair. My stream, my rules. Like, what's the trope I say? I say my stream, my rules. Then I have a phrase or word of the stream. Then I always have to mention it. Then I always have to say that I always have to mention things. And I always have to mention that. I always have to mention that. I always have to mention. Then I always have to mention my stuttering because I can't keep a single thought going. I don't know. Almost looks like Toad the way that person's name back there is on my team. Right there, you there? Nobody's going this way, so I guess I will. Do I have to do everything around here? Those guys are doing a lot more than me. Yeah, because that would be more beneficial to deal with if they actually try to push back on you. Gators colors, or my old middle/high school that I went to. But here in Florida, 7th grade was where middle school began, but 6th grade is where middle school started, where it wasn't in. Yeah, there are some places there where 7th grade starts middle school, because Indiana's not exactly a user of Common Core, which a lot of states are backing out of, which I think is a good thing, or maybe not. I forget. What do the masses say? Is it a good or bad thing? I'm with the masses, even though who even are the masses anymore? Not really too political, just educational, which by extension is political. Because education is a part of your everyday lives, and by extinction, yeah, politics will definitely lead to extinction. I wish the party system would be abolished, but still, you go for a person based on their ideals. Not necessarily party, but some people are arrogant and have to stick with the party even if the, say, a Democrat is super conservative or a Republican is super liberal. A rhino Republican and blue name only. I don't know why I thought that. No. Republican and name only. And Democrats are sadly not dinos, but blue dog Democrats, which I guess is cool enough. But shouldn't it be blue donk Democrat with a new donk city? Or new dong with the way we expand? Is Zachary not on my team anymore? Oh yeah, you don't really get to choose who your teams are. Traitor or helper, or, well, traitor regardless. If he was on my team, because he's my enemy now in this game. Echolocator things up. Hello, my own teammate Spawn. Haven't thrown a lot of disruptors. I've only thrown like one last game and one this game. To no avail. Can die easily, so don't worry. You there, Zachary. Disrupt you. Disrupt you. Wow. But you're still shooting fast enough. Splash-o-matic. Yes, indeed. But I use the sploosh-o-matic. Let's go to you over there. Japanese individual, which everybody is. Which I don't see a lot of Koreans playing because I think I can kind of tell the difference between Korean and Japanese. Oh, some of these may be Chinese, which very well could be because there's like a lot of people in Taiwan and China that play League and Dota all the time. What's that another game? Overwatch, yeah. But Overwatch is everywhere. Blizzard. Meow meow. And there's like the baby plush Judd that does the points for the other. Yawning. And of course Billy Starr had to win. Okay, that's the other turf war. I'm done with those. Now I'm going to move on to ranked, which 2 ranks would probably push me past 2 hours. Now that we're at an hour 52. 112 minutes. Yeah, my back is cold because my hand is cold. Being exposed to the outside world. I could try for this, but it would be kind of hard to control. Let me experiment. Oh, Squid Jump. I haven't played that, but can't exactly show it without a gamepad capture. Octo weaponry. Yeah. Though those people talking, but it's the game. Oh yeah, I never did the thing in the Octostomp boss battle where I waited a couple minutes to hear creepy sounds of the suffering world of Octolings. And one of the designers for the game kind of deflecting. He's like, I didn't even know that feature existed. Be careful not to make my legs fall asleep. Thought that was Zachary on my team, but it was Zor Ninja or whatever. Sir, I don't know. Greninja. I've been playing more Pokemon. I got a Power Saves Action Replay for my 3DS. I kind of feel weird about doing it because I do like legitimately filling in my Pokedex I lost my Alpha Sapphire, so if I do find it, spending too much time on Omega Ruby, which I did as my LP, I did hack in I hacked it so that I had a full Pokedex without actually having all the Pokemon. So I just went to Professor Birch and got the Oval and Shiny Charms. But I'm trying to legitimately go for Shiny Breeding, which I guess a fun thing I could do is try to get everything in Shiny Fishing. I don't think I ever did Shiny Staryu. It'd feel nice to just go for the easiest way of Shinies in those games. So it's different water types like Whelmer, Magikarp. Chain Fishing, as simple as it is, you don't even need the Shiny Charm for that. It just takes like, say, 20 battles and you could run into a Shiny. And Dex Snap doesn't really seem to be affected by Shiny Charm too much. I think it's kind of nerfed in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire because it feels like you get Shinies at like 1 out of 512 in X and Y and then 1 out of 1024. Don't know the exact algorithms for things, but like there's a thing you can do like save, pick up your eggs, and then like reset the game and hatch them. Well, not exactly in that order. So we literally just have another. I'm not gonna end the stream on that note. I want to have something better, at least have some competition instead of just having a pissing contest, literally, with my golden showers that's going on. And then paint the pool water purple if you pee in there. Not really angry, I'm just doing an angry sound to my voice. It's kind of ridiculous that things didn't happen. I'm not going to blame anybody on my team, because I don't really pay attention to what they do. I'm just trying to go every man for himself, but if somebody helps me, that's cool. Choked up on myself for a second there. Had another mini heart attack because I keep forgetting that I do bring my voice back while I go for a drink. I should probably get like anti-glare glasses because, I mean, yeah, you obviously see my computer glare. I was on my TV and kind of looking up at the screen, still kind of based off my computer, I guess. La-di-da. 5 minutes to 2 hours at 12:30. It's kind of a weird thing though, because I think I started like 10:28 or 10:27. It's probably gonna go to 1:56 in the coming seconds before it gets to 12:26 on time. Actual IRL time here in the Eastern time zone. Eastern Standard, you know. Kind of rhyming there. Yeah. What is this, Splatoon 2 with these colors? Team Marie all the way. I just like things that start with Marie, I guess. Marie and OG Splatoon, the game that we are playing, and Marina and Splatoon, and I guess Maria and Shadow the Hedgehog, even though she's young. I don't know, there's something that came to mind. Yeah, who am I? Shadow the Hedgehog? Maria! I will protect you always, even though you died. Did she die of AIDS, or of, getting shot? I forget which thing it was. Because Shadow the Hedgehog tried to spin it in a certain way, which wasn't exactly correct. I don't know. I'll have to play the game again. I think I lost that game because we left it at, Tyler Albino Zebra's house back when we hung out. Which, oh well. I'm not gonna say good riddance or anything because I'm not gonna denounce that we were good friends, but conflict of interest as time went on. It's fine. I do wish Ian could have came over a bit more so we could do co-op stuff, but never really happened. Oh well. If I go to Jacksonville, where he is now for college, alongside Zach, who I'm also good friends with, but he's never really been in any videos, and Riley, as I was playing against someone named Riley on Splatoon and was mentioning a Riley on Discord. That's their brother, so to speak. Not really gonna go into detail of how they're all related in different ways. Marriages of one sibling, so they are by extension siblings-in-law, I guess. Without giving away too many details, which they're all pretty much streamers themselves. But, yeah. I didn't even feel good about the win because I was just talking randomly. Maybe I should just do that. I'm gonna even just look away and play some songs on piano. I'm going to play Imagine All-Star People very poorly because I'm still not good at two-handed stuff. I do two hands for things that should be one hand. Yeah. I hope I don't get copyrighted for this. Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I hate the job of doing the shit. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I got timed out. Oh well. Do something aside from playing Splatoon. I think I got an upgrade, so I'll try to spin through something else. Special duration. What even is my okay? Echolocator. I think that is extended by what I have. Bomb sniffer, kind of helpful for me. But I do like the special charge up on that one, so I'll change these two, maybe. Because I always have two that I'm upgrading and one good one that I'm not. My rule of thumb. I guess I'll go to Spike for you. Then for this, Bomb Throw is my Disruptor, right? I think Disruptor is affected. Yeah, it says it right there. Bombs, point sensors, and disruptors. So that's splat bombs and burst bombs, point sensors, which I don't really use too much because it's like a one-person echolocator, and an echolocator is a whole enemy team disruptor, or not point sensor. I think you get what I'm trying to say, but still, all is well for me to use. I just gotta go to Spike so I can get that third slot, then play another game or so. We're at 2 hours now, so woohoo on that. I think Breath of the Wild went to 2 hours 11 minutes, but I play 2 minutes, 2 more rounds of ranked mode. I can go past that because let's say each one is 5 minutes, and adding up to time spent in the lobby and what I'm doing here, things could be longer. Who would have thought that I'd be streaming Splatoon longer than Breath of the Wild for as short of a campaign this game has, but endless fun in multiplayer. Come on, are you trying to be Shadow the Hedgehog with your rings like that? Hello. And now I feel the weird urge to casually play Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood. That so amazing game it is. It's kind of long, that I remember. You know, I kind of played it mostly on the bus back in elementary school. Anyway, ranked battle we go instead of just sitting around 2 hours and a minute, so that's 1, 2, 1. Let's try for a different song. Octoling Rendezvous. Alright, kind of a hype test song to keep me awake for this little bit. I'm gonna suddenly fall asleep unless I do. Speedrunners really kick themselves when that happens to them. There's a guy running Majora's Mask and he just fell asleep on the spot while doing the Anju and Cafe quest. Do 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 do. Whoa. Now it gets yawning with the thoughts of being tired. And I remember a girl from my school shared the video of a girl watching TV with her pet snake. Well, like a little girl, and like the family pet snake was like a really long boa constrictor, I think. And the snake was just yawning, but people went crazy over the fact that it was like baring its fangs and could easily swallow the child whole, which, yeah, is reasonable. And reasonable that I got killed with 2 guys going after me there, and a sniper. Was that the kelp charger? I didn't really. Might have been the normal slat charger. Yeah, so I'm gonna show my enemies. That person has the, is that the tin attack or the wasabi? Wow. I thought there was land in front of me, but I goofed righteously. We're in the lead as of right now, of course. As soon as I say that, immediately on the dot, we get our penalty, and they're taking their time. We ain't on the Nintendo 64 no more, boys, so gotta get up with the times by taking down our time and not theirs. Add to their time with a penalty. Penalties are good when they're not construed against you. That's not even the right word. Not incurred. I don't know. I just like words with prefixes, which a lot of words are prefixes. Like, people say, those words are really similar. I can't really think of one on the top of my head, but like, I don't know, descend and ascend. They're just different prefixes for the same form of movement, just the adverbs. I think that's the word for that. Yeah, adverbs, like, is it? Adverb, accusative, action. I don't know. Confusing myself. Because adverbs describe how you do. Like, I move up, so I guess that's right. Then I run fast, fastly, quickly, quam celerime, as quickly as possible, or celerior, faster. Then celerimus, is it emus? Yeah. Emus is the thing, because like fortissimo is Italian for strong, but it would be the ablative or dative for Latin. Just take Latin and add a no, and it's probably what it is in Italian. Because wine is vinum, and in Italian is we know. There's pane vino, which panem, like is ema, so yeah, take the ablative form of words, and it's likely to be that way. So, by extinction would the word for man be homine? I think, I don't know. I mean, yeah, there's VAR, VAR, for a specific word for male men, not mailmen, the ones that deliver parcels. What's the word for letter? Litera and epistula, like you're an epistle and an apostle of delivering things. And you dictate your letters to your slaves. Ah yes, I'll just talk about Latin class, and gotta say, rest in peace to my teacher again. Out of respect, yeah. I feel like it would only be right for me to continue pursuing foreign languages or classical study related stuff as I go into my college when we move to Indiana, Purdue University. Keep wanting to look up how Pokemon Go, the Pokemon Go scene is there. I don't care about the parties, I don't care about the food or the dorms, I just care about how many Pokestops there are. Okay, let's keep on the topic of Splatoon now, or maybe now I'm talking about Splatoon, we're gonna start messing up. So, Pokemon Go is a really fun game. I'm level 25 right now, I'm really close to level 26. Okay, never mind, I'm dying on Splatoon, so let's talk about Splatoon specifically. I really want to win this game, so I'm going to actively pursue winning without looking at my gamepad, so I can see what's going on, because if I move while looking at the gamepad, I have a chance of falling off into the water and dying and losing all that extra precious time that could be spent actually attacking people. Oh man. I think it's inevitable that we lose, or unavoidable. If it goes into overtime, which it very likely will, because if we take it, it's gonna have to go to a lead for us. With them being at 13, we're not in a good situation, and it would have been better timed if... You know what? I'm gonna give people a taste of their own medicine. Yeah, let's keep this going. Make sure that guy doesn't get off his ult. Come on, don't let them gain control, because if they take it for even a split second... Alright, trade kill there. Better than to only be the one killed. But there we go. We lose. I think I'll give it one more go. Of course, I said the last time I streamed this game, I'm going to go ahead and end now, because if I feel good, I'm going to keep wanting to play, but then if I keep losing, I want to try to redeem myself, so I'll just end it. We're at 2 hours 7 minutes, but I think I'll go at least one more time, depending on how specifically the next one goes. I'll base it off of that. If it's really bad, I'll try to redeem myself. If it's really good, I'll keep that trainer rolling. I'll go one more time with a Splatshot Junior because I like the little starfish thing on it, among other things. Meh, meh. Ink Strike, Shuffle, PTSD to the Octostriker, shooting the Ink Strikes at you. Gotta get good at that because I'm an Ink Strike user when I play the Aerospray RRG. Really random guy. I made that joke as much of a joke it is last time I streamed this. See, I'm just not saying words. Whoa. Man. Yeah, imagine if I was tired and drunk at the same time trying to do this. I'm not the drinker. I do not plan to be a offensive drinker, or an offensive drinker if I want to be proper with my articles. Be articulate with my articles. That's how you articulate them. Yeah, I think that's the verbal form. To articulate that phrase would be to add a usage or an usage. That just doesn't sound right. It's like people put AN for H words because sometimes you don't always pronounce your H. And yeah, like instead of a herb, it's an herb. An herbal remedy. Even though Charla, I think, in Xenoblade says, I got some herbs and spices. What kind of special herbs are to be brought to there? Ether deposits, man. The ether counts so low. I don't know if that would be a game I'd really want to stream. I'd be starting from the beginning because it's a very much a story-based game. I mean, yeah, Breath of the Wild is pretty storyful as well, but it's in the name. Breath of the Wild, the exploration is what definitely makes the game. And I do kind of feel that there's a whole lot of story because it's kind of just optional to see all the memories because you can just go straight for the final battles immediately, but of course you're very ill-prepared without all the exploration for different shrines. Is this a win by knockout here? Yes it is, even if we were getting that a little bit at the end. And my ult wouldn't really have done much. Echolocator. Yeah, I do feel like I can redeem this at 2 hours 10 minutes now, so we are definitely going to go past Breath of the Wild time, and plus there was a little bit of recording before it started counting on the stream time, so it might be closer to 2:11 or 2:12. Never know. Train! What a time it would be if I ranked down during this. Yeah. No more Splattershot Jr., no more Squirrel Jokes. But still, no Aerospray RG. I'm not a tattoo artist. I already used that in Zap. That's what I use. Yeah, I do like the combination of Sprinkler and Ink Strike. I might go for that again. Go ahead and equip it. Ink Brush, what a mistake that was for me to use. Even though there's always time for me to get better. I think I'm gonna go for something with a scope. I think I'm not getting those sulfur burps. Haven't had those for a long time, but watch me wake up and start having them. What a time that would be. That's something I'm saying a lot now. Yeah, I want to find something with a scope. Kelp Splatter Scope. Sprinkler, Killer Well. You know what? I will go for it. Let's give it a try. And go straight to ranked with it. Because I'm totally not worried about ranking down. Yeah. Whoa, where's it gonna go? See escape. Okay, yeah. Only happened for momentarily. I keep drawing blanks and thinking that my mic is muted. It's on right there, don't have to worry about pressing anything. I'm talking and all is well. There's nothing to worry about except from the fact that I could be absolutely horrible with a scope weapon. Good stuff. And plus, like, as much as I zoom in, I can't really get all that range. And me falling down like this, I need to be better. Let's just try for that. Do you get a moving thing going on? Okay, I thought he was like trying to suicide around. Okay, stuff happened there. Try a slosher, looking like a fidget spinner, or one of those things that I used to play with my uncle and cousin, his daughter, which I always say a cousin, like there's the cousin I played Twilight Princess with. I'll give his name Casey. My cousin Lucas I've been playing Pokemon with the past few days. Doomer Chant Gaming, an aspiring LPer, hoping to get better equipment and a setting, so I might help him with that when I move to Indiana. And the next cousin I've been talking about named Amy, who's the same age, pretty much. A little bit older, by 4 months I think. Yeah. January 6th versus May 2nd? Yeah, I think that's when his birthday is. Are you watching, Lucas? Confirm me? Okay, I think is it May 2nd or 3rd, your birthday? I mean, you're not in here. Unless you are. Don't know if you have a Twitch account. You don't have to worry about making my wait a second, does that look like a dong? Nope, it looks like a bunny ears, and bunny ears for them giving the victory symbol in their inevitable win. It's me messing around like a dickwad. Here, let me actually go for the objective like that. What, is nothing happening there? Come on. This was a mistake. Yeah, keep losing. I'll give it another go with a splatter scope instead of moving around like an idiot. I'm just gonna focus on killing guys, and if I'm gonna be killed, I'm gonna move out of the way. Sound like a plan? Because it's my plan of action. Didn't get any kills. Was killed 3 times. Which, a Japanese person, second slut on my team, did the same thing, but he got the priority because is he higher level? No. Is he in the 40s, 30s now? So I'm in 40s. Well, actually, yeah, I might have been put lower because I'm in higher rank, so I'd be expected to do better. But I'm kind of rusty with how sparsed apart and spaced apart, like sparring, I don't know. A portmanteau of too many words. Like, yeah, maybe high level, but I'm not always sharp shooting, especially with weapons I don't use. But it's always refreshing to stay fresh and have the recycle symbol kind of with how things are always aerotastic. Sprinklers, gotta use those. And boom. After that, gotta get my momentum going. Momentum of the mimes. Green guy, hello. Charge it up even if I'm on low ink. See? Gives you the way for that. Ooh, got a disruptor on me. Oh well. Kind of inevitable to die, because I remember someone at school messing it up by saying it like that. It's like, dude, it's inevitable that you will be laughed at if you say it like that again. Haha. Whoopee! Do 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 do. Booyah! Come on. Booyah-ka-cha. Boom, 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 boom. Let's do that. Get my killer whale. Get a better place. I can get a couple guys right there. Oops, someone stuck up on me. And I didn't kill anyone. Fricktastic. Let's go over to you. Japanese person. I've been playing against so many Japanese people. Why no Americans? Which, I see English names. I assume America. Because that's just a nationalist in me. Except I'm not too much so. Like, kind of wrote an essay about nationalism or patriotism, which patriotism could be kind of a dying term because that's kind of a thing for the Revolutionary War, and patriot doesn't apply to America only. Patria means country, and pater means father, so essentially a fatherland. It'd be kind of weird to talk about it like that. You think it's like Mother Russia. I'm a dang communist. I don't know. Why am I not hitting anybody with my killer whales? Yeah. It's like I'm hardly even trying. No, I think to feel better about myself, I will play like one match with the Aerospray RG with all these losses I've been having, which I could very well turn into a win. But it's not going to happen. They're at 15 now. We're at 98 essentially with our thing. They're going to win. Look how much they're winning. They're going to go straight to 0, especially with their own ink strike that landed. Okay. I just gotta make myself feel good about myself somehow. How about some dog barking? Let's go 571. Yeah. Then on middle C is the basic note. Yeah. 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 It's pretty much the same pitch, just kind of modulated a tiny bit, if that's even the right term. Not quite versed in music theory. Pun unintentional that I thought of in the last second. That's not good for my voice. No, I do like the Splatoon-matic. But let me see if I can find something else. There's like the one with the bomb rush. Yeah, this one, Splash-O-Matic. I'll try for that. Because I kept calling it Splash-O-Matic instead of Splish-O-Matic, which was the one I was using. Keep it in ranked, boys. See how things go. It was it a suction bomb or a splash bomb rush? Or burst bomb rush, I don't know. Something. Some type of bomb rush. With my short-term memory. Like for a solid 2 seconds after I hit the thing. Yeah, Inkopolis news, even though it's gonna rotate again at 1, but gonna try to end the stream before then. I don't think this is the latest stream I've did. I think I've done to like a little past 2 AM at one point. Which I think, because I don't think I've started past midnight. I've like started, I don't know. Don't think too much into it. I'm just gonna play some games and just gonna enjoy myself. Suction bombs, I think that's the best type of bomb for a bomb rush, because the normal sweat bombs, they move around too much and don't do too great at killing. Burst bombs, they have to make direct contact, so it's more for pressuring. And suction bombs, they do stick around and can stick to walls, of course. That unintentional pun usage. Let's go for this thing. Boom, boom, boom. Or, you know, groundhog it. Woodchuck. Alright, we're about to end right there. See, that's how you keep a turf right there. Oop. And that's how you get killed as well, without actually being careful with your enemies. Holy crap. Wait a second. Okay, it's showing that I'm going offline. Maybe because I'm at past 2 hours now. Okay, it might have gone down for a second there, but it's probably been recording all this time. Quit wasting time, SpongeBob. Time is money. Stop it. Stop wasting time! Why didn't you just write your essay? Okay, I'm gonna build my ult from here, even though it's better used if I went to the objective. Push the objective. Come on, somebody. I will jump to you. Doesn't feel like it was fast enough to get out of the firing range and go bombs away like this. Yeah, Kraken wasn't really a thing to do good things with, unless I was playing as them. It would help if we were closer to the objective before this guy dies. Let's try to take this. Come on, and they win. Man, I just cannot settle for this. And we're gonna rank down after this one, because I've been losing a lot. Because at one point I was at 20, and we're losing after then. Blah. This is just a train wreck, if you ask me. Rank down time? Is it rank down time? Yes, it is. Rank down. I'll be sticking with this thing though, because Suction Bomb Rush is a good replacement for Ink Strike, because it's more pressureful for people trying to take the objective from you than Ink Strikes. They can just shoot towards it and at least build their ult, if anything, because they're hitting enemy ink. Let me check my equips. Be more considerate about them. Bomb throw. Do suction bombs count? Yeah, all bombs, yeah. But not ink mines, because those aren't bombs that you throw. Yep. Still need to level that up, because ranked mode, you don't really get points if you're losing so dang much. Why am I, like, so anxious about my microphone doing weird things? Yeah, I guess I could have unhooked it while I was being all shuffly a minute ago. Let's see, let's find me a song. Looking fresh, or Splatoon, this basic song. Octo Valley that it wanted to land on and start playing, but going into the thing. Going on Urchin Underpass a lot now. Going everywhere equally. Communism. Or Squidmunism. Social squidism. Oh, almost looks like a dead hermit crab there, or a horseshoe crab. Did you hear about your grandpappy, Sheldon? Yeah, never mind. It's as close to red as you'll get. I mean, yeah, hot pink maybe, but orange, mix that out of yellow to get red. Take the yellow out of orange to get red. Not a fan of the color yellow-orange, because it's just so weird. Just like, pick one now. Just not land in the tree and climb up trees and not be too close so that it hits that. But yeah, I'm not really too big a fan of the color yellow-orange. It's just so weird, and also red-orange that we're playing here, which is probably as orange as you can get. I think there is a bright orange. It must just be the lighting on the stage. Yeah, it's definitely pretty orange over here. I'll build on my ult, even though it's kind of a thing that costs our wins, which that's closest we can get to wins anyway, because they keep regaining control, so we don't have time to give them a penalty. Boom, 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 boom. I'm trying to use it. I'm getting a little bit more frustrated now, but it's not out of anger right there. It's just a frustration hit down. You definitely don't really see me too in gun games. If you want something like that, look at the episode titled Nicholas Rage of Skyward Sword. It's like, game, when I point in a certain direction, it means that I want to go that certain direction. So why won't you let me go that direction when I point that direction? Something of that sort. but it was pretty bad at Skyward Sword. With it being blind and my mic quality just being stupid. Like the headset mic, Turtle Beach mic, like I couldn't hear out of the headphones, so I just had it rest on my neck to be the way it was, just as a mic instead of just listening. So likewise, I had the echoing through the TV to deal with, and I edited most of that LP with Movie Maker, Windows Live Movie Maker. I think the original Movie Maker may be better for that, because it's like an actual timeline instead of whatever the heck Live Movie Maker is, especially with editing my commentary around. But I don't think I really stuttered as much then as I do now, which I don't think it's an actual condition of stuttering. Because people do have stutterings. My name is Man Ray. I don't really want to do that. It's kind of rude to do so, but nervous laughter is what I always default it to. Alright. With their penalty, let's not let them take it. Keep her going. There we go. Toss it there for good measure. And we've finally taken the lead. And I will consider this a good game to end the stream on. Could go past 2.5 hours, but I think we're good now. I don't think it's quite enough to bring me up my rank, because it puts you down like halfway through the rank when you rank down. Kind of unfortunate that happened, but we're still in B range. A beater. It's like I think I've stayed with that hat all the way through. Or maybe I switched at one point, I don't know. Finally leveled something up. Those black seahorses. As racist as it is. And I could have definitely gone with that ink saber sub weapon thing much sooner. Yeah, sorry that I've been like a little bit frustrated with all these losses in like the next half of this, or the last half of this. But yeah, it's 12:55, 5 minutes from 1 a.m. Gonna try to get much better sleep than I've been getting the past few nights, because I woke up at 4 to upload Twilight Princess, and I stayed awake playing Pokemon, and went into my spiral of doing all the things, getting the action replays from my friend Mason, that guy with the pig, who also should be in videos, my stream, with him and Eli, who I did Sonic Mega Collection with. Might stream some Mario Kart or something, if I have a day to hang out with them. So that'll be fun. But the main thing coming up, I might take tomorrow to record the Genocide run of Undertale. Maybe even all of it if I feel up to it, which maybe not, because it's kind of repetitive, killing things. Kind of talked about all that at the start of the stream, so I'll go ahead and end the stream to keep the encoding well enough. But yeah, Saturday, it's 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Pacific time, so it's going to be 9 to midnight, or is it 3 Pacific? I think it's 6 to 10 Eastern. But still, it's a 4-hour time, so I don't know if I'll be all the way through. It might be in and out, so might have a couple videos of streams with it. But yeah, that's the main thing coming up, alongside the main LPs of Undertale, Genocide Run, and Twilight Princess HD. Thank you for coming out to the stream, for people that have been in and out. Oh, hello. Are you just now joining in?
Yeah.
And I'm actually just now ending the stream, but yeah. Say hi and bye to the stream.
Hello.
Yeah. And it's ending now.